House.
XL 1067.
Good morning. 601, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. It is Johnny's house. It's going to be partly cloudy, 20% chance of an isolated shower. High today of 90. Right now, it's 74.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I don't know if you this about Howie Mandel, but he fell in a Starbucks, kind of collapsed and passed out, but he is okay.
Oh, it wasn't a slip and fall?
No, so he was rushed to the hospital yesterday after collapsing, and I guess he was dehydrated. And which is, going to a Starbucks is probably the last thing you should get when you're dehydrated because it's all caffeine. But yeah, he tweeted, "I am home and doing better. I was dehydrated and had low blood sugar. I appreciate the great doctors and nurses that took such good care of me, and thank you to everyone who reached out, but I'm doing okay." So there was pictures of him surrounded by paramedics and everything, and they were rushing him into an ambulance and all that, but he is okay.
For someone who has collapsed from dehydration in the public, you love
I think that was just being drunk. I don't know if that was.
He was dehydrated and drunk.
Yeah.
So you can blame both, I guess.
You want to appreciate the people that were around you at that time.
So You comes out tomorrow,
yes!
the third season, and it looks like Netflix has already renewed for a fourth season.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
wow.
the third season hasn't even started yet, but yeah, they're saying that, listen, it is a very widely popular show across their whole
Brian,
network.
you haven't seen it.
I got to start.
Oh my
I'm
God,
gonna
it's
have to
so
break
good.
down.
It has
Everyone says it's awesome.
It has
Yes.
a Dexter feel to it.
Yeah.
He talks to him. He does monologue through the whole thing.
My wife watched the first season. She loved it. So
Okay.
I'll have to
Yeah.
catch up, and then we can start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so what they're saying is that it hasn't renewed yesterday for the fourth season, and of course the original characters, Penn Badgley or whatever how you pronounce his name, Joe, he's going to
Joe.
be back for the fourth season. Streaming on Netflix.
Yep.
Now this sounds pretty crazy, but I feel like it would work. A Gilligan's Island where they get really desperate on the island, start killing each other and eating each other.
That's Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
It does sound a lot like Lord of the Flies,
Why would
but
they even put
James Gunn wants to remake Gilligan's Island.
And do that?
Yes. Yes.
That's not Gilligan's
So
Island.
what he wants it is to be a movie with a dark twist in his version. They get desperate, hungry, kill each other, eat each other, and that's
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
But that's also how Lost started until it went
Yeah.
all scientific crazy. Remember?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just
Yeah.
surviving on an
On an
island.
island.
Yeah.
it's
see,
true. I
but
mean,
the thing with Gilligan's Island, I know it's old and people don't remember, is that it was everybody had their own personality and how they meshed and
yeah.
got along.
But what they're saying is, even if you don't like this, the estate of the show won't even let it happen.
yeah.
The creator of the estate, the original show, said that is not going to happen. If it does, it's not going to have the Gilligan name written all over it.
Yeah, they tried to do that with Fantasy Island. They did the movie and tried to make it dark, and it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would work. I mean,
it would work. That's what I'm saying.
I thought Lord of the Flies was great.
Yeah.
So
Not
I don't know.
Gilligan
Have you
Island.
guys watched The Wilds?
No.
I started it, but I couldn't.
Oh my gosh!
I could. The first episode didn't get me.
Oh my gosh!
What is that about,
Chloe?
Chloe?
You gotta watch it.
I don't know.
So it's
Where
like
is
this
it?
group of girls that are stranded on an island, and it turns really dark.
Yeah.
But it's good. Only one season has been out.
Really?
Yeah.
And
so
it's on.
It's on.
I think it's on Netflix
Or Hulu?
or it's on one of the ones I have because it's either got to be Netflix or Amazon.
I don't know.
I have
I'll check.
those.
Oh, I
But
think
it's
I know what you're
so
talking about now.
Good.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
You started watching it?
Yes. So Detroit and I watched it when it first came out, and we were hooked on it. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about that show.
And they got a season 2? Or is it
Yeah.
still?
So they're filming season 2 right now.
Oh, wow.
You got to get through the first episode because I
Yeah.
bailed.
Okay.
But the premise was sounding really good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the girls think that they're going to like some sort of
Yeah.
like rehab or counseling camp where they're like, teens that are like
yeah.
out of line or like they're losing it mentally. So
Yeah.
the plane crashes on the way to this camp or counselor trip, and they're stranded on an island.
Now, Ray, if I get us a
I'm
chance.
telling you.
All right.
You gotta check it out. Just check it out.
All right. I will. I'll have some, I think I got some free TV time this weekend.
Do it.
I got the kid and he's playing
Well,
video
You's
games.
coming out tomorrow, so you're not gonna have free time.
Oh, damn. You know what's funny is the number one show ever on Netflix history, Squid Game, they haven't been renewed yet.
Well, because they tried to sell that, I read, to over 100 different people, and they all shot it down.
Really?
And then they got like overnight success on Netflix. So I don't know that
They can get the people back together.
right. It
or-
wasn't a plan for there to be a possibility for a season 2 because nobody bought it.
I don't know.
And then it blew up on Netflix, and now it's like, we got to get this.
But the way it ended, it was like kind of something couldn't happen after.
I'm sure, yeah.
All right. All right, it's Thursday morning. Let's get this thing started. This is Johnny's house. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067, 609. It's Thursday morning. Today is going to be partly cloudy. Isolated showers, only a 20% chance of rain. High today of 90. It is 74 right now. I was out of curiosity during the break. I was trying to find some of the most popular shows on Netflix and find out if I've watched any of them. And I'm going to list some of these, and y'all let me know if you had it. Now, these TV shows are the most sampled, which means that out of its first 28 days, people watched at least 2 minutes of it. Either they stayed or they got off. Okay, number one is Squid Game. Brian, no?
I haven't watched any of it.
Nope.
No?
I watched the whole thing in like
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah, in the day. Crazy, huh?
It was good.
Disturbing.
Yeah.
All right, number two, I haven't seen this, but I've heard a lot about it. Bridgerton.
I
heard-
haven't seen
Watch it.
Yeah. everybody said it's good. I haven't seen it either.
Nope. I've seen a lot about it, but no.
Yeah.
Now, here's one I haven't heard of. Lupin? 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 No?
No.
No? 76 million accounts. At least tried it. Number four, The Witcher. A fantasy series based on existing franchise of books and video games.
I've heard of it, never seen it.
Man, we don't watch a lot of TV in here. Now, I heard about this one, but I have no desire to see it. It's Sex Life.
Oh yeah, I watched some of that.
Really?
It's all right.
It's all right. Risque drama about a love triangle.
Yeah.
No.
No? B?
Nope.
Okay. Stranger Things, season 3. Now, of course, I've seen that one.
Nope.
I think I fell off with Stranger Things like after season 1.
I
Really?
tried.
Yeah.
No?
Uh-uh.
No? It's weird. Here's one I never heard of. La Casa de Papel.
Oh, that show's good.
You
That
seen
show's
it?
good.
Really?
I
Yeah.
thought she was being funny.
Yes.
I was like, wow, that might be the funniest thing you've ever done.
Yes. Money Heist.
I tried
Money Heist is good.
But
Yeah.
that's the one where you have to read subtitles, right?
That's it. Yes.
I had to jump off. I couldn't
Spanish
do it.
language heist. Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Number 8, y'all. Tiger King.
Yeah.
64 million.
Proudly
households.
say I've never watched a second of Tiger King.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 9 is Queen Gambit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard of
yeah.
it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
No?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, here's one. Sweet Tooth.
I saw some of that.
Series based on a DC comic.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
Emily in Paris.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
watched that when I
watched
was in
that.
quarantine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Who Killed Sarah?
Oh, I want to watch that.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
Shadow and Bones. These shows I've never heard.
I've never heard of most of these.
Who Killed Sarah is Spanish, I think.
Oh.
It's, a,
Is it
it's a
Spanish?
Mexican series about
yeah.
a brother hunt for revenge. Okay. Number 15 is You.
I'm going to get on that.
Number 17 is Jenny and Georgia.
Oh, I watched
Yes, that one's cute.
And here you go, Brian. Number 18, Cobra Kai.
Yeah! Next season starts December 31st.
Does it really?
Yep.
19 is Firefly Lane.
Oh, I watched
A
some
drama.
of that.
You watch a lot of TV, don't
I watched.
you?
Yeah.
I wonder who has watched more TV, you or Detroit. And number 20 is Ratchet, a psychological thriller series.
Oh, that's with like woman in American Horror Story.
Really? And
I
then
wanted to watch
21 is Cobra Kai season 3. So those are the most watched shows. And a lot of them, I'd say I've only seen about, out of those 23, I think I've only seen four or five of them. I watch a lot of TV. All right, let's get it started. First call of the day. We want you to call us. But you got to do it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You got to be the first one we talk to today to say good morning, see what's going on. First call of the day. Let's do that. We'll do it next right here on Johnny's House.
that again.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Wow.
We could be live in a commercial break if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Talking to people on the screen only. Play audio commercial like.
622, it is Thursday, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's going to be partly cloudy, 20% chance of an isolated shower with the high today of about 90. It is 74 right now. First call of the day, we'll be picking it up shortly, so if you're calling, let it ring. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, and we will let that go. All right, yesterday was a long day. AJ, who was a member of our show years ago, his wife, unfortunately, lost her battle with cancer. So I was with him all day yesterday. Saw Brian. Brian had on a tie.
Yeah, I don't wear that very often.
I broke through a crowd to say hello to Brian. Like I hadn't seen him all day.
And we just left each other an hour earlier.
And Brian was shaking hands with people. I just broke to, what's up, bro? People looking like, didn't y'all
looking quite dapper?
Looking really good today. It threw me off. It threw me off.
I don't wear ties. Look, I wanted to wear a suit, but my suit, I told you guys, I wear suits for weddings and funerals. My suit hadn't been dry cleaned since my mother's funeral.
Wow.
Because I don't wear them.
But yesterday when we left, you told me, you goes, yeah, man, you told me about your suit, and you said, well, I don't have anything to wear. So I thought you was going to wear what you had on.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's what I thought.
No, I just went with my as if I still worked at, like, retail management.
Because you said you had to go get a belt.
Yeah, I did swing by and buy a belt because my son confiscated my belt.
And I was like, wow. So I saw Brian. I was like, hey, what's up, man? So did that most of the day up until late last night. And then after that, I hit the bed hard, like, boom, and out. Ray, how was yours?
It was good. I just kind of like hung out at the house yesterday and just relaxed. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I needed just like a relaxing day yesterday.
You look kind of mellow today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then Missy had to work all night. She actually missed a softball game as well. So
Man, I had to cut y'all.
You can't cut some of your star players, so just say that. So
Ooh, Ray says she's a superstar.
Did y'all win at least?
I don't know if they won or not. They said it was a close game, and then I just kind of like put my phone away.
Yeah,
But Missy worked most of the night, and then I just hung out with the kids, and then that was pretty much it.
Yeah. Wow, look at you.
Yep.
All right, B, how was yours, man?
Did the service yesterday.
Yeah.
It was good to see people we hadn't seen in a long time. Just terrible circumstances.
A lot of people from
obviously.
our show.
Yeah,
we saw.
We were talking about that. It's crazy how far everything reaches when you don't really think about it because we've been around so long. So did that, and then I went home and helped the kid with some homework. He's still working through all his homework stuff, and then did some finalizations on I think what's going to work for the live stream.
7 o'clock hour might go live, y'all.
So I think we're all set there. Just had to do a few tweaks to make us a little bigger so we could see us better. And I think we're good though. I think it's going to be good. And then we watched Survivor Wednesday night, Survivor date night.
Now, how has that changed through the year?
They really changed it a lot this year. People aren't loving it, like they're because they're trying to do freshen it up. But sometimes you just should stick with what works.
Yeah, their ratings have always been consistent.
They're always in the top 10.
Yeah.
They're never number one or anything, but they're always in the top 10, and they do well. I get frustrated for the same reason every year. I watch it, going, "How could you possibly do this?" And then I always say, "See, I wouldn't be doing that. They need to put me on there," but they never put me on there.
Okay, so after all these years, after you've watched a couple episodes, don't you technically know how to play?
You would think, and then to me, the only explanation is when you get there. All of the stuff you think gets thrown out the window because these people make some of the dumbest decisions that you on the couch would never make.
Yeah. I remember we had a couple people here on the same season, and I'll never forget the doctor. He's a good guy, but he mentioned that he was, and they got him out.
Yeah.
It was like that.
There's an ex-NFL guy now, but he hasn't told anybody. He's from the NFL because they instantly think, oh, well, you're rich.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
You're popular, and you're very physically fit. Let's get rid of this cat.
Get out of here. Yeah. And Chloe, who was filling in for Detroit, is going to be out for a couple of days. Are you guys getting ready for what?
Fiesta Latina.
What do they have you out there doing?
So I'm going out there tomorrow with Lucy, our promo person. But yesterday we had to get a bunch of tents ready. We had to clean vehicles. We had to make sure everything was not broken.
You know why? You know why? Because here's the thing. I came in this morning and we have like 2 TVs, monitors that are in our brand new renovated studio, and they were on and the sound was on. I'm like, oh no. So I had to come in here, get the remote and turn them off because this is a big company event, corporate.
Yeah.
All of them will be here.
Yeah.
So y'all had to watch vehicles?
We didn't wash vehicles, but we had to make sure the tents were working. We had to go to storage.
Oh yeah. This is the big show.
Yeah.
This
I
is
was
the big one.
okay. And then they're doing something Viva Orlando in the morning before that.
Oh, that's our event across the street.
Yeah.
Like a big festival to lead up to
Wow.
Fiesta
Is
Latina.
that one free? Oh, you got to pay for that one too.
There may be variations of it. I know there's like drinks and stuff like that, so that's not free. Yeah.
Oh yeah, corporate's coming. The jets are flying in.
It freaked me out this morning when I walked in. I heard the TVs talking because there's nobody else here. I'm like, all right, who's up in here?
Can you imagine corporate coming and they're out at the event and you got everybody from all around the world coming to this event and we put up a tent that got a big hole in it?
Yeah. Well, I will say a lot of our stuff is beat.
Oh, that's what they got rid of the beat stuff.
Yeah,
they got rid of the beat stuff. Right? You know how you got company coming, you put it all in that little room.
Right. We sweep it up under a closet somewhere and lock the door.
I forgot corporate's coming. That's right. The jets are coming in.
I mean, this is the big event. This is like the iHeart Festival.
Oh yeah.
It's the big deal.
This is huge. Wow. So yeah, they got y'all. That's okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's fun though. It's cool.
Oh, no,
I'm
it
excited.
is.
I'm excited to work it.
So you are working it on Saturday, so you get to access to all the artists and all that stuff.
I'm working a VIP tent. I think.
Oh.
Hey, can you sneak us in the back?
I'll be like, do you have the credentials?
Can you
No.
listen,
Get out.
sneak us in?
Maybe.
Have you ever dealt with
You guys are
VIP?
next. Yeah, I've done VIP actually with a couple other random festivals that
No,
I
I'm talking about
gone
these are
to.
VIPs that are rich and they're like, you're talking about, can I see your credentials? Just look at me. Do you know who I am?
Right.
Like, no. Sorry.
To be honest, no.
Are you on the list?
Oh, this is going to be fun. They need to put a camera on you because you're probably going to get cussed out.
No, I'm not. It's
Excuse
really
me.
good.
Excuse me 1 second. What's your name? Chloe? Hey, Bob.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this young lady at the tent won't let me in.
Or it will be Bob at the 10. She's going to be like, who are you?
Yeah. If a dude comes up and talks to you and says he just flew in here himself, he did. He flew his own plane in here.
She ain't going to let Bob in.
You just let him in.
That'll be
I'm
too
gonna just
funny.
do whatever they tell me. So.
Oh, this is going to be
good.
interesting. Put a camera on you. All right, listen, seeing that we're in the month of October and Halloween is here coming up, it's time for us to start doing some creepy, scary stuff early in the morning. And we're going to see if you've had any encounters with the paranormal. And somebody has. And we're going to talk about that next on Johnny's House. When it comes to sleep, you shouldn't compromise on it. You should do what 6:39, Johnny's house, partly cloudy. The high today of 90. It is 74 and only 20% chance of rain. But as we were talking about during the break, Ray was mentioning this weekend we're going to have some lows in the 60s. So we're going to start getting fall-type temperatures. Not today, not tomorrow, not Saturday, but Saturday night. And then going
like
on.
Sunday, it's supposed to be a high of 81.
It's going to be beautiful.
Nice.
So we're going to get an opportunity to that. All right, so Ray, you're listening to our sister station coming in.
Yes, which I never do. It was very weird that I just like all of a sudden turned on to that station and I was listening and I heard him talking about an entity that he encountered and how he was so scared that the entity was following him after he encountered it that he never answered his phone for like days or maybe even a week because he was scared that it was calling him, I guess.
Well, no, that was just somebody trying to get you to buy an auto warranty.
Yeah, but he was saying that like in Connecticut where he was and like he even been to like the Conjuring house and all that stuff. And so he truly believes in that kind of stuff. And I'm like, that's scary if you're at a point now where you don't even want to answer your phone.
But if you believe in that stuff, then in your mind, the phone ain't, let's say Ray, your phone ain't rang in 3 or 4 days. If it is, you know who it is.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you see an entity. And all of a sudden that bad boy ringing off the hook all the time.
I'm just curious, what number are they calling from?
Does the call screener say entity or does it say blocked or what?
Does it say scam maybe?
I think it would say unknown.
Potential spam.
Potential spam. Spam likely.
Poltergeist.
I think unknown. But yeah, all of a sudden your phone never rings. You see an entity, and all of a sudden all of those start popping up over the place.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna ask mine either.
So the thing is that like I've never encountered an entity. So I feel like if that were to truly happen, I would need some serious therapy and maybe I wouldn't answer my phone.
And I know we bring this back every year because it was around this time that we stayed in that haunted house. Now you can't say you ain't feel something in there.
Oh no, I did.
Oh yeah.
I did, but like I don't know what it's like. Like, do you see a face? Like, do you feel something? How does it work? I don't.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know, so I don't know. Maybe I have encountered one, but I don't know.
I heard it gets cold.
I think that's what the standard is that you feel a chill.
Yeah. But like that house that we stayed at, I just feel like there were spirits or something there. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Well, and I think they had the AC turned down real low.
Yeah, it was real low.
Oh my god.
But they also had like a legit Ouija board. It
And
wasn't like a
which
Hasbro
I would not stay in the
one.
house until you got that thing. Now, Chloe, you laughing at us like you know something.
No, I just think it's funny. I don't know. I guess I believe in spirits or
It's
whatever,
okay to
but I've
not. I
never
don't.
had an experience or
Really?
anything. I just think it's funny. But I
think
did
it'd be-
learn
I
about a
think
new
it'd be funny.
code that can stop spam risk calls, and it's been working. So
But what if it's an entity that's calling you? Does it
Yeah,
work
it's
against that?
blocked. Like I haven't gotten a single robocall in
Okay,
a week.
off there, you need to share that one
Yeah.
because mine been blown off the hook. All right, here's the thing. If you've had an encounter, and I know it's kind of early, if you had an encounter with an entity, explain it to Ray and all of us what it's like.
Like, how do you know?
How do you know? How do you feel it in your bones? Do you just know?
Did you know the person?
Did you know, what the entity was? If you've ever had an encounter with an entity, let us know right now. 407-919-1067-877. 919-1067. XL Mobile. It's 41067, and you can put it on social media. But explain to us if you've ever had an encounter with an entity. How was it? How did you know? How did you feel?
Did it follow you?
Yeah. Did it call your phone? But we're being for real on this one. All right, let us know. We'll talk about it next on Johnny's House. 6:53. It's Thursday morning, Orlando's number one hit music station. You are listening to Johnny's House after 7 o'clock this morning. We got a big surprise for you. Big surprise.
Oh, is it a surprise?
I think so. Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Hey, after all this time, I think it is.
To some people, it will be. Yeah.
Partly cloudy, 20% chance of a shower. Ray's in a weird mood today, y'all. High today of 90. It is 74.
Chloe says she took Sudafed.
Oh my gosh.
See? Okay, I'll wait till after. Because y'all got to hear this. Anyway, Ray's listened to our sister station this morning. They were talking about encounters with an entity. And Ray wanted to know, how do you know? How do you know when you've talked to an entity? What happens? Because she said, it could have happened before. I just don't know.
I hate that.
Ew, that one was
hate,
weird.
yes, I
didn't like
hate that
one.
little girl laugh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Scares
How
me.
about this one? If there's an entity in this room right now, shut down the power. Shut it down. Okay. Entity, like, we don't work like that. We don't work for you, Johnny. Now, last time I did that, it did happen, so.
Well,
I
we
know,
weren't
that was
even telling
really
it
scary.
to. We were just saying we don't believe it, and all of a sudden, bang!
No.
Yeah, that was
went
scary.
Susan, good morning.
Hello.
Susan, you've had an interaction with an entity?
Oh, yes, I have. Several, actually. I've had 3 people die in my house.
Okay.
My first one was my father-in-law, and as he was dying, my daughter and my sister-in-law were in the room with him as he was dying.
Okay.
And every time he'd start to pass away, they'd freak out, and he'd pop his eyes back open. And then they started getting all nervous because they said, he's possessing our body. He's possessing our body. I said, look, girls, you're crying. Your tears are a conductor. And every time you freak out, his automatic defibrillator in his heart kicks on, and you're getting shocked. So you got to quit. So he passed away a little bit later. And then my husband and his 3 brothers were fighting. And I told them, them and myself were the only one in the room. And I told them, I said, you guys got to knock it off. You're pissing him off. So the salt and pepper shakers, they didn't fall from the top of the stove to the stove. They floated into the middle of the kitchen and broke in between my husband and his brothers, and they all ran out of the room.
Susan?
And then
Susan.
following his death, every time I walked into the coffee and tea company I worked at, things would fall off the wall and break, like mugs or platters or, cup and saucers. And so after a week, my very, superstitious boss said, Suzanne, when is your father-in-law going to leave? I said, I don't know.
Susan, I got a question. Now, when your father-in-law was unfortunately dying, did he have bad health at the time? And y'all knew that he was about to die?
93.
Oh, okay.
Or he was so.
Yes,
So when y'all watching him pass, y'all were just like, you told him to stop so he could, and when they were crying, his eyes opened up, and
yeah, it popped back open.
Yeah, 'cause they were shocking him, see.
Came back.
and then you told him to stop so he could die.
Yeah, because he was very ill, and
Yeah.
he was 93.
Yeah, he was
and
trying to
he had
leave.
that, automatic heart defibrillator.
Okay, and so when they didn't let him die, he started floating salt and pepper shakers around the room.
No, that was a different time. They were fighting at a different time.
Oh.
And that's when he was throwing salt
Oh,
and pepper
no, there
around.
were two
Oh,
episodes. The
okay.
first one was they kept getting shocked by his automatic defibrillator, and they thought they were being possessed
Okay,
because, they were crying on him
okay.
and getting shocked because of it. And then after he passed, then the salt and pepper shakers floated from the top of the stove to the kitchen and broke.
And everybody saw it,
In between my husband and his brothers that were fighting,
And
they
everybody-
all ran out of the room.
and everybody saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't get upset. I was just asking. Feel like she's mad at me. Brian, what they saying over there, bro?
Let's see. Someone's on the XL Motor powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. Call Dan Newland. They said they haven't personally, but their mom heard a knock on the door. When she answered, it was an angel letting her know that they were protected.
Oh.
So when she opened the door, the angel was there.
Yeah. Saying you're protected. Now, he was wearing a Safe Touch shirt. And he had just installed
You're
an,
such an ass.
he had
his
just
name-
installed an alarm.
Oh, his name was Angel.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, because he had it on his
Probably.
on his work gear.
That's how she
Got
knew.
it.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe
Angel
the
was there.
sun was going down
So
behind him, so the
mean.
light was shining, and it looked like he was an angel.
And
And
he
it said,
said,
"Angel,
"Hey, you guys
you're
are protected."
protected." And they
You
said,
guys are
"Thank
being
you."
rude to people that have truly encountered an entity.
I believe in it. So I ain't, hey,
Just
if you,
text them over and said, "Who let their grandma get on the phone?" Telling that story.
listen, if you're entity listening, I believe in y'all.
geez.
You want to prove yourself to Brian, not me.
Yeah, I don't believe in you.
It's okay. All right. We'll put on quickly. Boy, it's going to be a scary month.
Yeah.
Miss Ray, what you working on?
Okay, so Britney Spears is throwing so much shade at her sister.
Is she?
so much.
If you haven't heard it, we'll tell you about it in 3 minutes right here, Johnny's house.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Florida's home for fun, sexy style. Visit Venus.com. You kill me with that. So Britney Spears, her little sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, she came out saying that she's coming out with a memoir. Remember, I told you yesterday. It's the things that she wished she should have said or something like that. That was the title.
Yeah. But didn't she also say, I'm not saying anything about my sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also told you that she was having a conflict of coming up with the title. She didn't know what to pitch for the title, but then Britney Spears is so savage. Like, she has already taken out her entire family, talking about how they never stood up for her over the 13-year conservatorship and all of that stuff. But yesterday, she posted a photo of herself, and she said that she is excited about great news to come in 2022. She said, I'm thinking about releasing a book next year. She told her followers, adding a winking emoji with the tongue sticking out. And she said, but I'm having issues coming up with the title. So maybe my fans could help. Option 1, S, I really don't know. Option 2, I really care what people think.
Wow.
Yeah, so straight up throwing shade at her little sister.
Well, she told little sister, back off, girl. You know I'm going to start talking.
I like New Brittany.
Me too.
Yeah.
She feels free, and you can totally see it, especially like because I feel like before she obviously had to get everything approved before she posted, but now she's like, oh, this news is coming out about my sister coming out with a memoir. I'm attacking right now on social media, so I just love it.
Can you imagine the first time she posted something like that and nobody rushed in the room and said, take it down?
Yeah.
Now she got that freedom.
Yeah, so, but I mean, like, Britney Spears was saying that if you're like my family who says things like, sorry, you're in a conservatorship, probably thinking you're different, so they can F off and all this stuff. And like, yeah, so it's just like she is letting loose on her whole family. And it's like whenever they try to cover their butts or like say something that they weren't involved with the conservatorship, she's like, fact checking right now. So yesterday, William Shatner flew up to space with Jeff Bezos in his little ding-dong spaceship.
It's fitting that he flew up in a ship shaped like a wiener because Captain Kirk messed with every girl in the galaxy.
Yep.
Yeah,
So he was slinging wiener all over the galaxy.
The thing is that William Shatner, when he landed, he was breaking down in tears. Like, it was the cutest thing ever. Like, he's 90 years old. He just went to space. It's so sweet. He even told Jeff Bezos, he said, what you have given me is the most profound experience I can imagine. He added that everybody in the world needs to do this. It hasn't got anything to do with the little green men in the blue orb. It has to do with the enormity and the quickness and the suddenness of life and death.
I think when you go in outer space, you realize how small everything really is.
Yeah.
And it changes your perspective on everything.
Yeah. So, but I think it was funny though, because when they were landing and he was having that very emotional speech with Jeff Bezos was like, "Let's pop champagne," and like he like popped champagne and it like blew up in his face, but he's like over there crying about just going to space.
I was seriously concerned though, like because he's 90, and so when they went up, I'm thinking to myself, "Gosh, this would be the worst story ever if something happened to him physically." Because at 90, who knows?
I mean, as a selling tool, it basically said, "Listen, we got a 90-year-old actor who doesn't work out. Anybody can fly." Now, how much is it now? 250,000?
No, more than that. It's a couple million.
Oh, it's a couple million now?
Yeah. So when he said that everybody needs to do this, I'm like,
yeah, no. I think before it went public, it was the people were bidding up to 25 million.
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought it was so cute. If you haven't seen the video of him back on Earth trying to like get emotional.
Yeah, it was kind of funny when they went upstairs to get on the ship and they all got off and they had to ring a bell. Will Shatner was like, "Ooh, Lord."
Just getting up out of the chair.
And I said, hey, the man's 90 years old.
Yeah, that's scary. I mean, it was literally like life or death. Is he going to survive this?
It did look like the landing was kind of hard, though.
Yeah.
You know, even though I had the parachute, it looked like it was kind of hard.
I feel like it took him like a 50-minute delay or something. And I'm like, oh, God, is he okay? Like, is he going to survive this?
They might bring out that stunt. That stunt double. Get him out of here. All right, listen, we come back. Big announcement. Something big, huge that is happening to the show right now. We'll tell you about it next on Johnny's House. 708 Orlando's number one hit music station is Johnny's House. Thursday morning, partly cloudy. There is a 20% chance of shower. Looking for a high today of 90. No heat index. Right now, it is 74. After years of joking and tons of jokes, not only outside the room, inside the room, you guys have been joking. Everybody jokes. What about them now? Well, it's finally here. Johnny's House is live, rolling live video. Yes, the cameras are up and they are functioning. And I got to say a special big thanks to one Brian Grimes, who worked endlessly behind the scenes to make this thing work. I mean, if Brian hadn't jumped on this case himself and personally, took on the task,
for real,
it would be next year before things were up and running. And I'm not taking anything away from the people here. It's just that's how things worked in the corporate industry.
Yeah, so they did what they were supposed to do here. They got the cameras ordered and all that stuff. They put them in, but they kind of just said, "Okay, here you go."
And okay,
figure it out.
They had the wrong equipment to go with it for what we're trying to do. So when they dropped it off, I just started reading like crazy and watching.
Yep.
I mean, YouTube is like a lifesaver. Reading a bunch of stuff and watching a bunch of videos, and I realized we had the wrong thing. So
Yep.
we took it down to our higher ups,
Yep.
and we came up with a plan to get the right thing without going through corporate. Because
Yep.
if you go through corporate, then you got paperwork, takes forever.
I remember the corporate came down here and said, "We got the camera higher." I'm like, "That don't work." Huh?
Yeah,
That
they
don't
thought
work.
it was like magically you plugged
Yeah,
it
it's
in
like,
and it worked.
It didn't work. It don't work. Oh.
I talked to the guy yesterday that is kind of the head of the project because he's been working out of here, and he
Yeah.
stopped me to ask me the progress. And I explained to him, and I showed him the screenshot, and he goes, "Don't be shocked when they call you from other cities
Oh yeah.
to help explain this."
Good.
yeah.
Maybe you can get paid
Oh, yeah.
for that because
Well,
you're good at it.
I'll be like, "Don't get shocked when I get y'all an invoice
Yep.
because my time is valuable."
How much is it to you? Now, how can everyone see us? And this is going to be every day.
Yeah.
Right now. Now, I'll tell you this right now. During the commercials, we turn the mics off because we have to train ourselves
yes.
on what we can and cannot say. We speak freely
Yeah.
off mic.
And sometimes we'll probably leave them on
Yeah.
if we know
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we'll have a conversation. But I also edit things. Like
yeah.
this is a live radio show.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't have all of that stuff going through
Yep.
the cameras.
Yep.
So there's going to be times where you might just get a little music bed or you might just get nothing.
Brian, how can you find us? Everybody going live right now. You need to go check us out. You've been asking for it. We've been begging for it. Years in the making.
So it's super simple. We
we go.
just put a link on the XL Facebook page.
That's
So
it.
just go to Facebook, go to XL 1067's Facebook page. We'll probably put it on Johnny's House
Yep.
and all of our personals
No, that
as
personal.
well.
It's not my
As
personal
I
now.
say, if that's too hard for you, you can go to Instagram and there's a link that you can just click right there.
Instagram.
It's right there.
Now, Johnny's House,
XL
Instagram.
1067.
Okay.
Yep, right there.
XL,
So-
Instagram, whatever you're on right now, whatever platform you're on.
Made it super simple. It is streaming through YouTube. So if you would, right now, we're kind of ghettoed it through my YouTube, but eventually it'll be through the stations, and then you can subscribe and you can watch archives and all that stuff. But that's down the line. But
Yeah,
for
this is
today,
the first one.
just jump on the social media and
Tell
you're
us
good.
what you think. And here's the thing that we've noticed so far is what y'all don't see when we're talking is our natural reaction to calls. Yeah. And there was one this morning
Somebody automatically said Johnny's face, LOL.
because I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, they
So-
can see us.
And do me a solid. If you hear something that you think you probably shouldn't have heard, don't go crazy and tell everybody and share it. Tell me so I can fix it.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on, y'all. This is new. Don't have us get the cameras taken out as
Right.
soon as we got to put in.
Because then that's why we can't have nice things.
All right. So just go to any social media platform that you're on, XL1067s, and you'll see it'll take you to our blog, and then you'll be watching us live. I've been waiting for it, and here it is. So
There
you-
is a
you want
slight
it.
delay, but it shouldn't be too bad. Everything I've tested, it's been pretty accurate.
The cameras are up and running. All right. Now it is time to play, and you get to see us play it too. Play the throwback game. That's where we ask you questions in four different categories. We have movie premises, we have music, pop trivia, and TV. And if you win today, we're going to hook you up. How about this? A pair of tickets to a Haunted Road, a drive-through Halloween experience. Select nights through November, we will hook you up. But if you'd like to play, and we're going to, or watch it live, you can hit us up, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's do it. Let's play the throwback game. We'll do that next right here on Johnny's House. 7:20 time for the throwback game. That's where we ask you questions in 4 different categories. And the person that gets the most right, you will win. And today you're playing for a pair of tickets to a Haunted Forest, a drive-through Halloween experience. But first, let's meet our first contestant, Darlene. Darlene, good morning.
Hey,
How are you, Darlene? For the sake of the game, how old are you?
57.
57, and you ready to play today. You said you're going to win this thing.
That's right. I hope.
That's right. All right. What I'm going to do is give you movie premises, okay? Think about it, and if you listen closely, there may be a hint in the movie. And these are top horror movies, top Halloween movies, okay?
Okay.
All right. What movie was this? 15 years after murdering his sister on Halloween night, 1963, Michael Myers escaped from a mental hospital to return to a small town to kill again.
Halloween.
You are correct. You get the point.
Ooh, the new one comes out this
I
weekend.
cannot wait.
All right. In the summer of 1989, a group of bullied kids band together to destroy a shape-shifting monster which disguised itself as a clown. It preyed on children of a small town in Maine. It is correct.
Nice.
All right, Brian, you got some music?
Yes, just
All
the
right.
title of the song or the artist, either one will do.
Here we go. Darlene.
I'm horrible.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at the music.
Yeah.
I don't know, Destiny's Child.
Destiny's
I don't know.
Child.
You were
Oh,
close.
Brian.
You were close. No, it's Mariah Carey.
Decent guess.
That wasn't a deuce. All right, that's hey, it's okay, Darlene. We got you, girl.
You're going to get this
Here
one,
you
though.
go.
I guarantee it.
Oh, God.
Darlene.
Oh, my God. I don't, Usher.
Man, this is
Oh my
Listen, you
God.
can
That
say
was
the title.
closer.
You can say the
this
title.
song is
You
ludicrous.
can say
What
the-
is it?
You can say the title of the song.
Oh, roll out.
Yeah! Halfway through, you got 3 points. We cannot help you anymore. Miss Ray, give me some pop trivia.
She forgot she could say the title. That's
yes,
all.
I got you.
Okay,
I
so
did. Thank you. Thank you.
We got
welcome.
you.
you're
We
welcome.
got you.
From which movie in the 90s that was very popular had the quote, "I see dead people"?
Nice. I see dead people.
Sixth Sense.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Oh,
job.
okay.
All right, what is the name of the band which tops the charts in 1997 with the hit song Bop?
Girl, you know, you was at the club listening to that.
Hanson.
Yeah! You know, it was at the club, and you up in there bopping. You know you were.
Damn right.
Damn
right.
Me.
All right, some TV. On Seinfeld, Jerry had a favorite superhero that popped up in just about every episode in some way. What superhero was it?
I didn't watch that show. I didn't like
Well, guess a
it.
superhero.
Yeah, guess a superhero. Just guess one. Come on.
Batman.
Oh, so
no.
close. It was his friend Superman.
Superman.
Okay.
I was going to say that.
I know.
What was Charlie's name during his stint as a child singing star on 2.5 Men? I'll give you some choices. Was it Charlie Cupcakes, Charlie Waffles, or Charlie Ice Cream?
Charlie Waffles.
It was Charlie Waffles.
You got 6 hard points. You got 6 the hard way. That was pretty good.
did.
You did. They were very hard. And one we kind of. All right. Well, listen.
Thank you.
You hold on, okay, Darlene?
All right.
All right. Our next contestant said, "No, I got you. I can beat you." Andrea, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Andrea. For the sake of the game, how old are you? Turn down your Turn down your radio for me. All right. All right.
Hold on. I have it on the Bluetooth. Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me.
Yeah, Chloe should have told you not to have that on Bluetooth.
Right.
She should have told you
Okay.
that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Thank you, Chloe.
Okay.
He wasn't on it.
We're just happy when she shows up, quite honestly.
There's cameras in here, y'all. All right, and for the sake of the game, how old are you?
31.
And how'd you do that last round?
I did well until the Seinfeld questions. I never watched that. That
Ooh.
wasn't my thing. Friends was my thing.
All right, well, you need 6 to tie, 7 to win, okay?
Okay.
And these are all scary movies. And what
Okay.
movie was this? A monstrous spirit of a slain child murderer seeks to revenge by invading the nightmares of teenagers whose parents were responsible for his untimely death.
Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Let's try that again. Very close.
You
Very
mixed,
close.
you mixed,
Cougar?
no, you mixed two titles.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
slow it down a little bit.
Oh, wait. Okay. Say it one more time.
Okay. A murderous spirit. Now, this is the one help we're going to give you.
Right.
The the monstrous spirit of a slain teenage murderer seeks revenge by invading the nightmare of children whose parents were responsible for his untimely death.
Oh gosh. It's Freddy Cougar. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes. You said before Elm Street because you
Yeah.
were thinking Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
combined two. That's all.
All right. Are you ready?
Okay.
That was
Did
your.
I get it?
Yes. You got the point. Now that's the only time we can help
Okay.
you. All right. Here's this one.
Okay.
5 friends head to a rural Texas to visit the gravesite of a grandfather. On the way there, they stumbled across what appears to be a deserted house. Only discover something sinister within. Something armed with a chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, you got the
Nice.
point.
Yeah.
All right. B, give me some music.
All right, just the title or the artist. You could do either the title or the artist.
Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Andrea.
LMAFO.
All right.
I know where you were going. It's LMFAO.
The sexy and I know it.
There you go.
Yes.
We gave you the point.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
That's
All
my
right.
dog.
You got it halfway
I
through.
love him.
You have 4 points. You need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Miss Ray.
Okay, this song, Hakuna Matata, belongs to which animated movie that came out in the 90s?
The Lion King.
Yes.
Oh, now she's getting okay.
getting a little
You're cocky now.
All right, this
All right.
Nickelodeon 90s sketch show brought us Keenan Thompson, Amanda Bynes, and Nick Cannon. What was the sketch comedy show?
Oh gosh. Oh, hold on. I know it has the Amanda show. Hold on. Oh gosh. I'm thinking of it in my head. I can think of it. What is it called? Hold on. I'll think of it.
Nickelodeon.
Oh my God. It's stuck. It's literally in my head.
I need an answer.
I know she was mad. Oh my God.
Time's up. Time's up.
I love you
the
for that.
Amanda show.
Yes.
All that?
No, all that. Yes.
All that. All right.
Did I get it?
No.
No.
I
We are,
thought before you
Girl,
said
you
it.
said it. You waited 18 minutes.
I know. It literally took me 2 seconds to figure it out.
2
Okay.
seconds.
I knew what it was. It was stuck in my head.
Man. All right. Now, here's the deal. You got to get at least one of these two. 1 to tie, 2 to win.
Okay.
1 to tie, 2 to win.
all right.
Here we go.
On Friends, who was the paleontologist?
Ross.
Okay, you said Friends. What's your thing? So.
All right. Now. Right now, it is a tie. You get it right, you win. You get it wrong, we go to the tiebreaker.
All right. On 2.5 Men, what does Charlie's brother do for a living?
Oh my God! I've watched this, but I can't think of.
Oh,
what it
come
says.
on!
Something in sales. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Even I know.
It's a chiropractor.
Chiropractor. And they
Oh,
joke
God,
him
yes.
about
In
it.
every
I do not
episode.
remember. Yes, because he did that. He did chiropractor at that house before. I remember
Yes.
having
Yes,
clients
he
there.
did.
Ah.
All right, Brian, if you can bring in 1
Yes.
and 4, please.
Yes.
All right. Darlene, have you been listening? It is a tie.
Yes.
All right, and we're going to let
Let's make
you.
it more interesting.
All right, we're going to let you go first. Okay. What is the number of people who plan to celebrate Halloween in the United States? The number of people who plan to celebrate Halloween in the United States. Darlene, what is your answer?
85 million.
85 million. Okay. And let's go with you, Andrea.
Oh God. She said how many?
She said 85 million.
I'm gonna go 70 million.
70 million. The answer is 170 million. Darlene, you are the winner! 170 million people
Good job, Andrea.
who
Good game.
they plan to celebrate
Good game.
Halloween
That was
in
fun.
the United States. That's how it's done. Congratulations. You ladies both played extremely well.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to put you both on hold so we can get some information from you. All right, when we come back, we got one question to ask you. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067, 739 on Johnny's House. 20% chance of rain, partly cloudy with a high of 90. It is 74. Made the announcement a little earlier. The cameras are up and they are running. And y'all got comments already. Just enjoy the show, man.
Somebody said, wow, Detroit got very Spanish overnight.
Well, because if you watch the camera, our names are underneath our faces. That's where Detroit would sit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
Chloe
Chloe.
was going to be here. So yesterday when I was making a template, I didn't even think, make a Chloe one. But now I'll just pop Chloe's name on the next time. And for today, you're Detroit.
You should just have somebody or a sign next to you saying, hi, I'm Chloe.
Yeah, we should make that.
Right above your head. Boom.
Yeah, that's going to be great. But yeah, if you want to check it out, you can go to any of our social media platforms and it'll take you to where it is. And we're going to do this every morning. We're going to, go live. And again, and I'll say this all morning as we talk about this, if it wasn't for Brian, this thing would have been on. It would have been another, at least beginning of the year. We're not talking about a couple weeks. Because, I mean, this is corporate America, and we work for the largest radio conglomerate in the world. So
big word.
We multimedia.
Yeah.
They'll tell you.
You should have seen the long list of emails that were on the original setup invoice.
Just to get cameras.
Yeah.
And so when they told them, hey, we might have the wrong thing, it kind of started to fall off the rails a little bit because they started to copy each other. And so then it turned into, well, let's investigate. And we're like, no, we'll fix it on our end.
Yep. And Brian worked hard behind the scenes to make it happen, and we're live right now. And we're so happy because it's been a joke for years. We can't wait to get them cameras. You can see Ray's face when you get them cameras. Oh, you can see. You can see everything. So we want you to check us out every morning. Enjoy the show. Watch the show. And as I mentioned before, during commercial breaks, we turn the mic off because that's our kind of like safe haven. And that's where we speak freely until we can train our minds that the mics are always on.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to do that. And every now and then we'll leave it on just so you can, get a glimpse of what we talk about and joke about. Because we use language in here that, sometimes. What is what we feel?
It's coarse.
Yeah, it's whatever we feel. So you want to see it, you want to watch it. It is up, it is live, and these are 4K cameras. Yeah. I mean, they're crystal clear.
They're nice. Yeah, we could have easily. Someone said before, why didn't you just jump on Facebook Live with your phones? We could have. But this is what we've been shooting for, and it looks cool, and we wanted it to be that way.
Now we are going to be decorating the studio. We do realize that
we look like we're in a psych ward or something.
Yeah, we'll get that. Ray's going to spend some money on some trees.
Yeah, hit up some home goods.
And we'll make it nice. But anyway, we're starting. What you see now and what you see in a month from now, hopefully the studio will be different. But you can watch us. The cameras are up. They are live. And the streaming, and just go to any of our social media platforms. It'll direct you right to where it is, and make sure you lock it in so you can watch us every single day. All right. Now it's time to find out, why are you mad? Why are you upset today? What is going on that has you just angry? There's a lot of stuff. It could be work, it could be traffic, it could be friends, coworkers, it could be a lot of things. But right now, we want you to share it with us because if you're talking about it, there's a lot of people feeling it and they ain't saying a word. So you'll be speaking for them too. What has you angry? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. We will not put this on social media because we found out in the past, y'all fight each other.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody made a comment and in a meeting, Ray say, hey, listen, I read these things. People get real aggressive with each other.
And it's just like there's so much negativity on Facebook anyway, so
yes.
why?
Yeah. No, we're not. It's too early for that, so we're not even putting it on social media. But we do want to talk to you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, or you can text and we will read it. The XL Mobile is 41067. Let's find out together. Why are you mad? Next on Johnny's House.
Now
All right, listen.
Now they can.
We are just talking to you if you are watching us on our new live stream. How are you? How is it? How's it going? Now, how do we get comments? Can they leave a comment or?
There's a chat.
Yeah, so if you go to the YouTube, like the link where we're actually streaming live from, there is a chat sidebar.
All right. So say it, or we're going to go to the chat sidebar as we speak. So anything you want to say to us, say it that way if you like what's going on.
There's only a slight delay. I just listened to it on my phone. So it really depends on your internet connection, how far behind you are of what you're seeing. So we'll see how quickly these comments
This is what you wanted. So let's see what we got. Any comments coming up so far?
You know what's really cool? You can put people in timeout on these comments. I didn't know that. If you click on
Perfect.
Maybe because it's mine. If I click on these little 3 dots.
Oh yeah, since it's on yours, you can
so
control
I can put
it.
the user in timeout.
That's funny.
So tell me what you think. How do you like the cameras? Do you like the angles? You know, listen, it's the first day doing it, so we ain't trying to hit any crap.
I think it's pretty solid for the first day.
Yeah, I
no
like it.
crap from nobody. No damn crap.
Solid. I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, so this is, I mean, during this time of the show, if you look in the camera, Chloe is she's answering the phones. That's normally what Detroit would do. So we're getting you guys all lined up. I'm looking in front of underneath the mic, underneath the camera is a screen, and I'll look at the messages there. And then we usually during this time talk crap about somebody in the building.
We don't do that often. I mean,
we do a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
We do a little bit.
Sure.
But not everybody's good today.
Somebody said I've never been so impressed this early in the morning.
In Wyoming. Wow, someone's listening from Wyoming.
Wyoming. Good, man. So, no, this is cool, man. Straight up, B. I mean, look, bro, you killed
Looks
this thing.
good. No, it turned out really well.
It did.
We could do some cool stuff with this, too, like if we ever want to.
Yeah, now when we have guests in, they can actually just see.
Yup.
Yes, we are sponsored by Yoho Spice Rum.
Yes, it is.
The owner, we know the owner of Yoho, the co-owner of Yoho, and they had a lot to do with putting this on. So
yeah,
it's only a natural transition at the.
Yeah, so the stream is like I'm a legitimate sponsor now. So the stream is actually the video for the next few months is actually sponsored by my rum company. So, and I didn't get it free. I had to pay for it.
Oh yeah, it wasn't free. Here's the thing. I do wear a baseball cap anyway every day. So if you guys want me to rep your company, send me some.
They said the volume's low, so I'm gonna.
I'm for real.
I love that.
Send me baseball caps.
The volume is what?
Johnny's not wearing a polo. Nah, I took a break from polo today. I didn't know we were gonna be live today, so I got on my Rosa Parks shirt. People, what does that mean? Know your history.
I guess that volume is great. I wonder.
I mean, I turned it up a little bit. I don't want to make it where.
But yeah, I do wear a baseball cap. I don't think I've ever broadcast in my years of being here without wearing a baseball cap.
Johnny is closer to the camera, so we had to build our studio where things are to mount the cameras. His mount is closer than everyone else's, based on just the structure of the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be able to figure out how to zoom these things. They're expensive.
Again, if you don't send me a hat, don't send me a whack one. Now I don't do what do you call those hats? It has the mesh in the back.
Oh, mine's mesh.
Those are like trucker hats.
Yeah, I don't do trucker hats.
I like
they don't fit. See,
those.
it fits his head. It don't fit mine.
You got to get the right kind. I don't usually either, but this one fits right.
Yeah, it fits. It got to be it's fitted too. Because I don't think I've ever in this studio. I think on location before, I've broadcast without a hat on.
Yeah.
But never in the studio.
Do you have the indentations from your headphones?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, it pushes the.
Sometimes like.
It pushes the hat in.
On your hat, but you mean on your head.
Well,
yeah.
On your head too? Can't you get like the indentation?
I know, at least my headphone ain't that tight.
I don't think so.
If your headphones sucking in like that, them bad boys too tight.
Yeah, I don't think so. Someone's watching on their TV now because they casted it on their TV. So are we actually.
Gosh. Somebody said my
What do I
Bill
find in the
shirt's
chat
gotta
box?
go. My Bill shirt is staying.
If you go to the actual YouTube, it's on there.
Yeah.
They text the mobile.
Yeah, they text the mobile on that.
Yeah, if you open the browser in actual YouTube, then there's the chat box. I don't know if we can add that to the site or not. That'll be down the line. Yeah. I don't think so though. What did I have for breakfast? Nothing. I don't eat breakfast.
I had a Power Crunch bar.
I had a Snickers and a Mountain Dew. I'm kind of tired today. We call that the breakfast of champions.
I tried to get them to let me say every time we say go to the live stream, it's powered by Yoho Spice Rum, but they said no.
Well, of course they said no.
They said if you say it every now and then, we won't be mad at you, but it's not going to be included in your. I'm like, all right.
You should say, I think it will.
So this is so much better than listening to the commercials. Yeah, because now.
Yeah, but then we working for literally 4 straight hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no
We
joke.
need a little commercial break.
I'll forget what we were talking about during the commercial break. We're back in a minute.
1 minute? Okay.
Yeah, I'll forget what was said on there and what was said on the
know.
stream. And
When we do our holiday show. Ready?
Well, yes, we will tell people to go to YouTube and smash the subscribe button. But for today, this is being housed on mine, and eventually it'll be on the XLs. We're just waiting on everything to work out right. So you can subscribe if you want, but eventually it'll all live on the XL, and it'll have every episode archived. You can watch when you want.
Sneeze again. Sneeze one more damn time. 3 first? Okay.
See. All right, we're turning off these mics because we're going to go live on the real mics. So
I bet you said taint.
You said
I didn't
what?
turn the mic off yet, Ray. Ray done said the first inappropriate thing on the stream.
I had my money on Ray.
As the sponsor of the stream,
Hey,
I'm going to
line
complain.
2,
Oh, I'm
push
sorry.
the tab button.
I'm sorry.
Chloe, line 2, push
All right.
the tab button. 'cause
Y'all
you
go
did-
listen to the radio. Or you can stay here and listen to the stream, but you'll be here quiet for a second.
751, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's Johnny's House. Partly cloudy, only a 20% chance of rain, so don't expect it. Get out and do something if you have something planned. High today of 90. It is 74. All right, we need to find out why you're mad. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. And I forgot to add this. One of you who's calling in to find out why you're mad, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to Howl-O-Scream at SeaWorld. It's happening right now. If you immerse yourself in fear this fall, only at SeaWorld Orlando. One of you, we're going to hook you up, but you got to tell us, why are you mad? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, or you can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. Tell us, why are you mad? Anybody here mad about anything today? I was thinking, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
No, everything's been okay. Everything's okay. All right, let's see here. Let's go with Abby. Abby, good morning.
Good morning.
Why you mad?
I'm mad because the world is in such turmoil
It
right
is.
now, and I just wish everyone could get along.
It is.
I wish that no matter what I believe in, no
Yes.
matter what you believe in, if we could just all get along. I'm very open and talkative, and I was in the store the other day, and I was talking to someone, and they looked at me and they were like, "Are you talking to me?" And I was kind of taken aback by it. I was like, "Well,
And they
yeah,
were-
I'm talking to you."
They were angry?
Yeah, they were just mad at me for basically talking about the fries that I got. I was like, "Oh, these fries are so good. I'm so happy they changed these fries to the straight fries." And he was just like, "Oh, this stranger's talking to me." And I was like, "Oh, all right, well, have a good day."
Oh my god.
We ought to start the get along movement. Just people who just want to get along, man. Just stop being mad.
Sounds like an impossible
Yeah.
movement.
But I just want to get along sometimes because I don't want to talk to you all the time
Yeah.
either. Not because I'm mad at you, just sometimes I don't want to talk.
But if you look back and there's a young lady talking about how delicious the fries are, and
Right,
you're going to get some.
I would be nice. I would say,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I'll try them," and then that's it.
Yeah. Well, I got you, Abby. You hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
B, we're about to go raw up in
Yeah,
here. About to
that's
go
how I
raw. We
like
don't know
it.
what we going to get.
7:54 on a
Oh, yeah.
Thursday.
XL, good morning. Who this? Who this? Who's this?
Who this?
Angela.
Hi, Angela. I slipped there for a second.
Hi.
How are you, Angela?
I'm doing great if I get out of the car line.
Oh, here we go. All right, why you mad?
Because of the car line
Yeah.
that I'm sitting in right this moment with my daughter to get her to school. People think because they're in a car line, they don't have to follow the traffic laws. Public service announcement, you have to follow traffic laws still. People, please.
Listen, I think the car line is worse in the afternoon than in the morning.
Oh, I sit in the car line for an hour and a half in the afternoon.
Oh, wow.
And then I have to go to another school 2 blocks away for the other kids.
Oh,
it's
no.
horrible.
Hey.
It's no fun ever.
Let me tell you, when I
that's
got
why I'm mad.
when I got to pick my kid up in the car line, I'm like, listen, man, sit back, talk to your friends. Daddy gonna be last in that line.
See, when I used to have to do it, I got there early and watched a movie.
Yes, I have snacks. I have charged tablets for the 2-year-old and the 3-year-old. We are ready to go. We're veterans. We know what we're doing. But these other newbies, they need to get with it because it just doesn't work in my mornings.
Here's the thing: the Army Corps of Engineers need to come up with a system for the car line because everyone has a
Are
problem.
you kidding me? Chick-fil-A needs to come up with a school
Yes,
system. Like
yes.
the way that they knock out their line.
They just be
Yes.
throwing kids in the window. You go.
Yeah, you go.
See, they should develop an app so you can let them know I'm
No.
here, so your
Yes.
kid gets lined up next, like Chick-fil-A.
Something.
I'm telling you, we got you. All right, we going raw again, B.
Yeah.
All right, XL. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, this is Cassie.
Kathy, why you mad?
I am mad because this morning I got my iced coffee and I spilled it all over myself in my brand new car.
Oh.
And I have a meeting tonight and I have no change of clothes.
You're going to smell like coffee all day.
Oh, don't remind me. And I have white pants on.
Oh, my God.
You need to go to TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Something.
Be a
I
Maxxinista.
might have to.
Even Walmart.
Are you able to take a lunch?
I'm really busy, but I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to. You sit there smelling. Nobody wants to smell like you smell your coffee all day.
I think I'm more mad about my car. It's brand new.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing. You need to go do something about that before that coffee really gets in, you know.
Oh, I know. It's going to really smell, especially in the heat.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it.
Y'all think you're telling the truth?
Yeah.
You want a picture? I'll send you a picture.
Oh.
No.
Dang.
I'm trying to hook you up.
I'm sorry. I'm just so
Listen.
mad because it's my daily iced coffee. Number one, I didn't get the coffee and the car and then the pants.
Listen.
I think it's a bad day.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand. You call in saying you spilled your daily coffee on white pants in a new car, and you have a
I know.
meeting. That's a whole lot of bad.
I know. Trust me.
All
I
right.
know. It's just.
Listen, we're gonna hook you up. You got a pair of tickets to Hollow Scream.
Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate
No,
that.
no. You need those.
I know.
You need those. B, what they saying over there, man?
Let's see. XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone's mad because they're sick of everything going up in price.
It is.
It's gonna get worse.
It is gonna get worse.
Someone
is.
said they're big mad because their mom convinced them to reserve spots for her 8 siblings at a small wedding, and none of them have RSVP'd. Yes. Now it's too late to take the price off, and you got to pay for
that's
those people.
terrible.
And this is a family member?
Mm-hmm.
That's messed up.
And your 8 brothers and sisters. Maybe they it's like me. You know I'm coming. I talked to you yesterday. You know, I ain't RSVP, but you know I'm coming.
But it's probably, I think it's her aunts and uncles, so it's her parents'
Oh.
brothers and
Oh,
sisters.
okay.
And so she did them a solid, or he did them
Yeah.
a solid by adding them, and now they ain't even coming.
My mom did that. I'm like, Mom, I don't even know that lady. They ain't seen her in 30 years. Let her come, baby.
She gotta come.
And she ain't come. She ain't come.
Because you don't want to see her to the church and then say, you didn't invite me.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. But at least tell me. That counted as a plate. All right, moving on, Miss Ray. It is your time. What you got?
Okay, so for the first time ever, one of the costumes was a little outrageous for the Masked Singer last night.
Really?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
details.
All right, coming up.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Hold on a second.
You
Hold
jinxed
on.
us.
Hold on a second.
Insane.
Let me explain something.
That's
Earlier this morning,
God.
if you missed it, listen to the podcast. This is in the 6 o'clock hour. We did this thing on Ray said she's never seen an entity, and if you've ever seen one, explain it. And I sat back and said, Entity, if you are here,
Don't say it again.
Yo.
Don't say it again.
I just saw what it looked like on the stream.
and all of a sudden everything went dark.
That was weird. Oh my gosh. You'll be able to see it because this archives later. You'll be able to see this happen on our website.
Everything shut down. Computers reset. The room went dark again. This is the second time that this has occurred. And you understand, this
in
room,
the 30 years that you've been here.
since we've been in this room, that has never happened.
That is crazy. When you watch the video back, because
It's scary.
You've already seen it, but when you watch it today, when the show's over, it'll archive. You can see it on our
Oh,
website.
you didn't know we live. We got cameras now.
Oh my gosh,
We
it was
have cameras
crazy
now.
looking. I'm going to remember what time it happened
That's
so I can go back and watch it.
Entities,
Oh my God.
we heard you. Now go down to another station.
Wow.
Ray, stop crying. Ray's in here crying, man. I know. How you gonna look at me and blame me for entities
Because you
in
said
here?
you show us
Get
a
out of
sign.
here.
Show us your
did it.
sign.
I'm not the entity master.
But you
entity.
called for them.
Yeah.
I am
Listen,
not.
you're the one closest to God here, and you just called for the entities to come.
Look, I've been asking for the Lord to touch all y'all for years.
Well, I'm touched, okay?
I thought someone hit a button. I'm like, which one of y'all pushed something?
But it was like everything.
No, it was the whole building.
And the
It
funny
felt
thing,
like.
what's in the dark? Look at each other like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, they saw it on the video. They said Johnny looked scared.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Ray, you got 2 minutes.
Okay, so all right. So for the first time ever on The Masked Singer, there was a costume that might have been a little too much for on TV. So what they're saying is that the jester, the jester costume that they have, possibly is like the most strangest costume that they have, but the specific version that they have this season, during rehearsals, they realized that the bulge area was a little too much for TV. So it was not safe for...
They didn't give him a cup? Or her a cup?
I guess it's a dude.
It's a dude,
and
okay.
yeah, so basically what they're saying is that the bulge area was a little too much for TV, too hot for TV, and so they had to change the costume, adjust it a little bit to kind of minimize the private part area.
As a man, if you wear a costume like that, you're going to be the first one going to them and say, hey, we need to work on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but they were saying that they wanted to still promise kids that you won't be shocked when you see it on TV. So there's that. But this is also a spoiler alert for everybody watching, listening, all that stuff for The Masked Singer, who was eliminated yesterday. And you're probably going to hate me because I have no idea who this is. The Cupcake was eliminated. Ruth Pointer.
I don't know that.
She's in the Pointer Sisters.
Oh, from the old school
You know
R&B
the Pointer
group.
Sisters, right?
I don't think so.
You don't know the Pointer Sisters?
I don't think so.
I'm so excited.
Oh.
I just can't hide it.
Okay, so I know that song, but I didn't know who
That's
sang
the
it.
Pointer Sisters.
I'm
Okay.
about to lose control.
So Ruth Pointer was the one that was on the show, and she was eliminated. She was supposed to do it with Anita, her sister.
Yeah.
But Anita and her health issues, she just couldn't, handle it being on stage with the costumes and everything. So Ruth Pointer is the one that was on the show.
Really?
Some other people that they're thinking that could be on the show: Freddie Prinze Jr.,
Okay.
Jewel, Aaron Carter. So those
Yeah, I
are
can
just
see
some
Aaron.
names that are swirling around right now.
Aaron's people at the door. Let them in. Y'all let them in.
Yeah.
Please, let them in. Let
Also,
them in.
really quick, Adele announced yesterday finally an exact date on when she's going to release 30, her next album, November 19th. So just over a little of a month, we'll have new Adele music.
I apologize that the entity took all your time. That was kind of weird.
They
though.
shut
you
off the
need to
AC.
apologize because it is your fault.
How's it my fault?
Because you called
for
it.
that.
What do you mean I called it?
You said it.
I said what?
Conjured the spirits.
Yes.
No, I
Your
said
words have power.
I said that 2 hours ago.
I seen
Well,
I
they're
saw
late,
him over here
but-
shaking around chicken bones. I
Oh,
should have
you ain't
known.
seen nobody shaking no chicken bones. Man, people that shake chicken bones for real, like, hey, you stop that playing with that stuff up
I
in
saw him
there.
blow some powder and go, and all of a
my
sudden lights went out.
God.
You know a lot about conjuring spirits, Deborah.
I watch movies. That's how they had him come back to life in Weekend at Bernie's too.
Oh, the chicken. Oh, that's
Chicken
right.
bones and
All right, listen, we come back. We're going to find out if you are a bad person. And we're live. If you don't know about that, we'll fill you in on Johnny's House. #809 Thursday morning, Johnny's House. Partly cloudy, isolated showers today. Who did that?
Sorry. I do that sometimes. I couldn't hold it.
Turn your mic off. You have a button right there.
Sorry.
It was one time we were going to break here. Who did that? God, Chloe. Partly cloudy with a high of 90. Right now, it's 74. If you're just now tuning in, well, our cameras are live and they're activated. Oh, real quick before we get into that, if you live in Maitland, Florida area, did you have a power surge? Did your lights go off and on? Hit us on the XL Mobile 41067 and let us know that if you live in Maitland, that did happen. Oh, somebody did say, we just went out of power at RDV. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah,
so then it's nothing crazy.
Okay, or the entity that Johnny called is like so
massive.
Strong.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, listen, it was kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie though. But yeah, we are live. The cameras that we've been talking about for years are finally up and running. All you have to do is go to our social media. Anyone that you follow us on the show, XL 1067's Johnny's House, and it'll take you to where you can see us live and do this every single day. And here's the funny thing: what's cool is that you can watch and see what happened when the cameras went out.
Yeah.
And the fear and horror, and Ray almost crying. Well, she was crying. Why were you crying?
I wasn't crying. I
You
was
weren't crying.
on the verge.
You was
I
wiping.
just get scared.
No, somebody says no power outage here. But yeah, we were earlier this morning. We were talking about entities and how to see one, and I just went on the answer. If you are entities, hold yourself. And it showed us up to all of Maitland.
Yep.
So it's going on.
Said I'm here.
I am here. So yeah, if you had a little power outage somewhere in Maitland or around the RDV area, look, we ain't asked you if Ocala had a power surge last night.
So now we're just gonna give out random facts about where we live.
Anyway.
It was windy in Winter Garden last night.
I was a little cold. Anyway, if you had a power outage, let us know. If not, then we got some stuff going on up in here. All right, we need to find out if you are a bad person. What has occurred that made you question if you are good or if you are bad? Then what you do is you tell us the story, and we will judge you. And one of you for being brave and talking about it on the radio, we're going to hook you up with a pair of food sampling wristbands. And this is what you want at the Taste of Orlando 2021. It's going to be Waterford Lake Saturday, October 30th. It's going to be 3 until 7 p.m. We will hook you up. But first, what you got to do is call us up and let us know what you did. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can text IXL Mobile. That is 41067. You can win this away. And you can also go on social media and tell us, and then everybody's going to judge you. But we're going to find out if you are a bad person. Wristbands. Man, let me tell you, you're going to be eating like, that's what you want. You go there, you get the wristband, you can sample everything. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If I haven't mentioned, we are going to be at the Taste of Orlando, Waterford Lakes on the 30th. We don't know exactly what time yet, but we will be there. All of us will be there. All right. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Are you a bad person? We're going to judge you next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station. It is 8:22. Johnny's House, Thursday morning, partly cloudy, 20% chance of an isolated shower. High today of 90. It is 74 right now. It's time for you to call us and let us judge you to find out if you are a bad person. Anything has occurred, you did something, you're like, listen, I'm normally a nice person, but I did this. Does this make me a bad person? Well, we're going to listen to your story. Then we're going to judge you, and we're going to hook somebody up with a pair of food sampling wristbands to the Taste of Orlando 2021 Waterford Lake, Saturday, October 30th from 3 until 7. If you've never been, we go every year. We've been going every year for how long now? It's been a minute.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to come and join us and you want to go around, the wristband is what you want because then you can go around and sample everything. And I suggest you get there early. All right. So hit us up right now, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Find out if you are a bad person. Jadis, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
And how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Good. You got a nice, pleasant voice. I can't imagine you doing anything that makes you think you're a bad person. Oh, no, that laugh was real sinister right there. Let me take that back. All right, so tell us what happened, and we'll judge you.
Okay, so my sister and I are each other's support system. We're here in Orlando alone. She's a single mom, and I'm a single mom.
Okay.
So she watches my daughter when I work, and I watch her daughter when, vice versa.
Yeah, you got a nice system.
And
You got a nice system set up, yes.
Yeah. And, we both have pets and stuff, and we both have dogs. So whenever she comes to my house, she spends the night at my house so that I can watch her daughter, while she goes to work.
Yeah.
She brings her golden retriever. So we meet up so that she can watch my daughter, and take my dog. But I have a little Chihuahua. So when she gets, the other day, the first time when she started working, she asked me to meet her up halfway like we always do. But I was also watching the golden retriever, and I didn't want him in my car because I love him. But he's so hairy, and, his paws are always so dirty, and my car is new. So I asked her to just come to my house and get him.
So you didn't meet her at the meeting spot?
Well, no, it wasn't like I just had her just drive over there. I had her come to my house because I live in Kissimmee and she lives in Winter Park.
Oh,
so it's like a 45-minute drive plus, but she works at Sand Lake, so it's not that far.
Yes, it is.
That is, yeah.
Yes,
it's pretty
it
far
is.
from Sand Lake.
Yes, it is. So because you didn't want the dog in the car, because the dog is a big, hairy dog, and sometimes he has dirty feet, you said, forget the schedule we have, bring him over to my house. What reason did you give her to bring him to your house or come to your house?
Well, no. He comes to my house because, the thing is that whenever I'm working, I get out of work and I go spend the night at her house.
Yeah.
And then whenever she's working, she comes to my house to spend the night.
Yeah.
And we bring our dogs with us because we can't leave them alone.
Yeah.
So I have a tiny Chihuahua, and plus with both of our car seats, my toddler and her toddler, plus my Chihuahua, plus the dog. The dog's 100 pounds.
So how does it usually work when? I mean, this obviously isn't the first time, right, that you've had her dog.
Well, she started working not too long ago, so we didn't really have an arrangement until the first time was a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh, girl, you're going to have to come over here because I can't have him in my car. Plus, I adore him, but sweet Lord, he's like a lap dog, and he wants to lick me the entire time that I'm driving.
He wants to give you love. Yeah.
Yes, and he's so loving. I adore him. His name is Hercules.
Sounds like you adore him.
Jadis, let me tell you, every time we come back to you, you have something else to throw in on how loving, giving, caring, sweet, lovable it is. Because you're trying to mask the fact.
But he's big and hairy.
Listen.
No, we got you.
Yeah, we got you. I'm ready. Listen, you sound like a sweet person, and it bothers you that this has occurred, but you know you're a bad person because you said.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Oh no! Okay, no.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay, tell you, this was your sister, right? This was your sister.
She's my best friend, my sister. She's my best friend. We're each other's support system.
Okay, so I feel like you could have been straight up with her. You could have been
listen.
I
was.
She was.
I was. Yeah.
And she
was kind of like, oh, come on, meet me. And I was like, girl, no, I'm not gonna do that. My car is new.
I say.
I had just taken it to the car
I think
wash,
you're a
too.
sweet person, but you know, you're a bad person, Ray.
I don't know.
Ray,
I don't know. I don't want to make her cry. I don't want to make her
Ray.
cry. I mean, I don't think you're a bad person.
Okay, all right.
That's all I have to say.
Brian?
I think you're an inconsiderate person. How about that? I don't know if you're bad, but you're definitely inconsiderate.
I'll take that.
Chloe? Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean,
You have
no,
to.
you're not a bad person. I would make but the drive is long. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's wild.
That's why I think it's
Part-
inconsiderate.
And what makes you a bad person in my eyes is that you and your sister, all you got down here. This is the two of you. And y'all got a system set up where I'll watch your kid, you watch my kid, you watch my dog, I watch your dog. Everything is set. Because of the two of you, your system and your world worked because you guys worked together. But this particular time, you're looking at that little dog going, you're hairy, you stink, and your feet dirty. Your mama's coming to get you.
My boyfriend would say the same thing, though.
I'll have a towel. I'll put a towel in my car. so
Your
that
mama
you can
coming to
definitely
get
do
your
it.
dirty, stinky, smelling,
Well, they
loving
sell
dog.
those things that you can put over
Yes.
like your trunk or your
Yeah, like sheets. Like a fitted sheet would be fine.
Okay, I'll do that because I'm telling you, he's a golden retriever and he's
we heard.
And you got
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
And he smells, and he's
You
alive.
got a brand
And
new
he
car.
licks
It's
you.
detailed and everything.
We got it all.
He licks a lot.
Listen, he wants to show you love. Well, listen, we're going to hook you up. You got some food sampling wristbands for Taste of Orlando, Waterford Lakes. And if you come out that day, come by and say hello to us. We like to say hello.
Oh, yay. See, I'm going to bring her with me. I'm going to bring my sister with
Bring
me.
your
Thank
sister.
you.
Can they bring dogs?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I would check on that big old dog though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's out in the open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have.
I don't
seen
know.
that? I don't know either. I don't know. Some people do. You know what? Some people bring their pet. I saw someone. I was in a bar the other day. Lady just whooped out a bar. Whooped out a dog. Whooped out a bar. Whooped out a dog. Dog's just sitting there like, where did that dog come from? Well, that dog don't want to be up in here. But anyway, we're gonna hook you up, okay?
Thank you so much.
And be nicer to your
You
sister.
guys have a good day.
Don't go anywhere. We gotta
Thank
get some information from you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, man. Somebody told me that I'm too easy with the cry thing, man. I just don't like people to cry. I just don't like that.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart. Listen, we come back. We're going to think about this. One person that you want to party with. If you can party with anybody, just one person, and you're like, oh, I'm going to have a great time with this person. Who would it be? We'll ask you that question next on Johnny's House. Johnny's House Thursday, 8:37, partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain, high 90. They're not talking about a heat index, but they're saying this weekend it's going to get really nice and cool, so you can enjoy that. And right now it is 75. So the rumor is Tom Brady parties with Snoop Dogg.
Pretty much every year, every time he wins the Super Bowl.
Really?
So he said that he was hanging out with Snoop, and every time they are going to go to the Super Bowl, the owner of the Patriots would ask, who do you guys want to come to the party? And everybody would say Snoop because Snoop was so much fun.
Okay.
So he was talking about how last time around, his 11-year-old son, Jack, was hanging out with him and Snoop Dogg.
Really?
He said, and there was like stripper poles and everything, and he's like, he told my son, don't tell your mom because she'll never let you come hang out here again. But he said he's like, it's the most fun he ever has every single time he gets to hang out with Snoop Dogg. That's his dude.
He would seem like he's a fun person to hang out with. Who would yours be, B?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Snoop would be fun, but I don't want that much weed in my life.
Yeah,
because I don't smoke.
Yeah,
so I don't want the residual from it.
Yeah,
I think Kevin Hart would be funny.
Yeah,
like him. Yeah. Like, because I hung out with Tracy Morgan and Chris Tucker when I did stand up years ago, and just being around that and watching them crack on each other is just so entertaining. So I think it's an easy answer, but I think Kevin Hart would be funny.
And me would be his boy, The Rock. I think The Rock would be cool to hang out because he's not getting crazy. Yeah, he's not getting wild, but you got VIP in all the places that you go to. You're eating well, you're living well.
Man, those two together would be so fun.
Oh yeah. But see, here's the thing: if I go with both of them together, they're gonna ignore me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to have so much fun with each other. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, no, so with Tracy Morgan, when I hung out with just him, we were boys.
Exactly.
Like every time he saw something, he would grab me and we'd hug and all that stuff. It was like hanging out with you. But then the one night Chris Tucker came, I was just there.
Exactly. Yeah. So if he's hanging out with, if I'm hanging out with The Rock and then Kevin Hart came, I'm not going to miss. But if it's just me and The Rock, it's, hey, you want to go down there? Yeah, let's go, man. Yeah. Hey, The Rock, what's up? Hey, I think it would be pretty cool. Hang out with him. And I mean, drink. I don't even drink tequila, but I'll drink his. Ray, the one person you like to party with.
Okay, so if we're talking about strictly partying,
and you talking about we're talking about your level of partying now. We ain't talking about Ray's level of partying then, because we're talking about now.
Well, if I want to have like a nice mom's night out, Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yes, because sometimes I just want to get a little ratchet with my girl Rihanna.
Yeah.
On my mom's night out.
But you see Rihanna out in the club, she might have a little weed, but she ain't wilding.
No. But she's like a chill, like she likes to dance.
Still like the VIP and
She knows a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay. Chloe, this will be interesting.
So I thought we were talking about like real life friends.
You can.
So I was like, oh God, which one? No. I think Meg the Stallion would be fun. She's like wild.
Meg the Stallion.
She's a good time, and she's been looking real good. Gotta throw that
Meg the Stallion.
Yeah, I don't think you get shot in the foot.
She said, one time, Brian, just one time.
That's all it takes.
My fault.
That's all it takes. From now on, she'll be the girl that got shot in the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you hang out with Meg. The club's going to be packed.
I think it'd be an experience.
Yeah?
Why not?
No, I got you.
But like maybe at a music festival.
Yeah.
Like she just did Austin City Limits. So that would have been
so
fun.
you like when she's on stage, you be
or
watching
Doja Cat. Maybe.
Or watching Doja Cat.
I like Doja Cat.
She might be fun.
All
She's
right.
silly.
We want to know from you. Tom Brady said every time they would win a Super Bowl, Snoop Dogg would be at the party, and he was partying with his son. But I'm sure you wouldn't,
Yeah, no, he said I told him to close his eyes, and he's like, Dad, I've seen this before.
Really?
Yeah.
What would be that one person you like to party with? Now, we're talking about this point in your life, because me back then and me now, two different people. But right now in your life, you had an opportunity to party with anybody. Who would it be? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, if you want to text that over, is 41067. And social media, and we can all play along. All right, that one person at this point in your life that you can party with. Now, you're going to have to hang with them. Who would that person be? We'll find out your list when we get back at about 8:51. 851 Orlando's #1 hit music station. It is Johnny's House. Slight chance of rain, only at 20%. Otherwise, partly cloudy with the high today of 90. It is 75 right now, but they say it's supposed to cool down a little bit over the weekend. All right, we find out that Tom Brady has been partying with Snoop Dogg. Anytime they win a championship, they say, "Who do you want to come?" And they all say Snoop, and he's there, and he's partying, stripper poles. You know how he gets down. So we want to find out for you, what's one person you have an opportunity to party with? Who would it be? Dre, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Good. Turn down your radio for me, okay?
I told him that.
All right.
You sure? Because you know I was about to look right over there. You know I was
told
heading.
him that. Did I not, Dre?
Direction.
I said, turn it down.
Hey, it was on 1. I'm sorry.
Okay, you about to get this girl thrown out of here, man, acting like that. All right, I'm playing. Who would you like to party with?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson seems like the type.
Sure.
He sounds like the type you be partying with, and all of a sudden you're like, where did Pete go? He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm the same way though, and I feel like that's why I want to party with him. You know, he's not like he's definitely a big partier, but you know, it's not always in the scene for him. Like it's not always you don't always have to be in the mix. It doesn't have to be a big venue or anything. Like it could just be you and him, you know, and have the best time of your life. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything outrageous.
You mess around and come home engaged.
Yeah, but it could be something outrageous, which is that's the type of person I am. You know, surprises.
Yeah.
Whatever happens. And I feel like he's that same type of way. So, yeah, for sure, Pete Davidson.
You know what, Dre? I would like to hang out and just watch because he obviously has some magnetism towards women. They are attracted to him, and I just want to sit back and just watch and say, what does he do? What happens?
Well, if you look at him, like if you look at anything, any movies, any shows, anything that he's like a part of, like if you watch him closely, you know, he's the type of person, he's very funny, but if you look hard, like most of his jokes are to like deflect
from the pain.
Feels. Like
he
from
uses
the pain. Them as a defensive mechanism. Yeah. And I understand that completely. You know, I do the same type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a habit, but the fact that he is who he is today and has controlled that and has changed his life, you know, he's been through a lot and he's made it a very far way. He's came a long way.
Listen,
so I respect him for that. And
anybody's dad who died in 9/11, and you can joke about it. I mean, he jokes about it.
Yeah.
He jokes about it.
Yeah. And for him to be able to do that, for him to still be able to live his life fully, like, he's definitely accomplished a lot, and I respect him.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Dre. We appreciate you, man.
Yep.
All right, I see here. How about Sierra? Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Sierra. Who's somebody one person you like to party with?
So I would want to party with Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one.
Well, I'm from East Tennessee, where Dolly is from, and everything up there, she does so much for East Tennessee, like the Imagination Library, sending kids books before they're 5 years old, like every month.
Really?
That's
and yeah, sadly, we don't have it down here.
Wow.
It's crazy. I know, because no one sponsored it to come down here, but I'm not a party person.
Yeah.
So my type of party would be like going out and
having
sitting
dinner.
and talking for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Dolly Parton. Didn't see that one coming. All right. Well,
And I just feel like sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just feel like she has so much wisdom and so much knowledge that she could give in just like an hour's worth of time.
Yeah, that's what some people don't understand, man. You sit with older people, and they can instill some wisdom because they've seen it and they know life, but they ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Thanks, Sierra. Have a beautiful day, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Miss Ray, what they say?
There's a couple Gronks on here.
Oh, that's too much work,
yes.
man. That would be nonstop.
I would love
You gotta
that
keep
too.
up. You gotta keep up because you'll be sitting there in a VIP in one club and you get a text, man. Crunk left with he's at another club.
Yeah, Kid Rock, Garth Brooks, Kevin Hart, Diplo, Will Ferrell.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
I think back in the day.
Yeah, I think
back in the day, Will Ferrell. Yeah. Okay.
And then Drake.
Yeah, it's kind of like hanging with what's that? Bill Murray. You don't know who you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You say Bill Murray, say, hey, let's go out. You get the fun one, the quiet one, the crazy one.
I think that's the problem with a lot of comedians.
You don't know
like
which one
with
you
Pete
get.
Davidson. Like there's some times where he's just not into it.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't know who I'm going to hit tonight. B, what they saying over there?
XL Motor powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. Call Dan Newland. Betty White. They said they just want to chill, actually.
Yeah.
They don't want to go crazy.
Yeah. Just sit back and chill.
I don't know why this person wants this. They must not love their liver. Back in the day, Charlie Sheen.
Woo! I don't think anybody in Hollywood can hang out with Charlie Sheen back in the day.
I don't know why you'd want to.
He was out there.
That would be crazy to me.
He had the money, the accessibility, the women, the drugs, the party. He had it all.
Someone said Justin Timberlake. But see, I think you're thinking old school Justin Timberlake because he's like a family man now.
Yeah.
Like he just chills with his kid.
Unless you want to sit around and play music or create music or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, you can get that. Okay. All right, Ray, what are you working on, ma'am?
So a couple people that were hosting The View years ago, they're talking about how bad it really is behind the scenes.
I heard it was. We're going to update you next. Johnny's House.
Eilish. What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so The View, they always seem to have some issues, especially with the co-hosts and them fighting each other. And behind the scenes, we've heard it's very toxic. Well, we also now are finding out that the executives of The View lied to some of the hosts that were a part of it back in the day. So, Candace Cameron Bure, you remember Candace Cameron? She is from Full House, Fuller House, and then also Raven Simone. They both said that what they were pitched was not what the show was at all. So what they said is that it was going to be different. They promised that the show that they were joining was going to be all about like pop culture, lighter note, fun and exciting. And for Raven Simone, she was like, I got catfished. That show is the complete opposite of what working in the entertainment industry like was going to be about and all that. So. And same with Candace Cameron. She was saying that, listen, she was hesitant because she doesn't talk about politics.
Yeah.
And she said that she grew up in a family that never got political, never talked about politics. So that's just how she is. And as soon as, Trump entered the picture when she was on the show, that all changed.
Everything
It was very political. And so she was like, listen, this is not for me. So the executive saying that this was going to be a fun, lighthearted pop culture area, no, not at all.
That's how a girl who's local, we talked to her. She was on that other show. The Real.
Oh, yeah.
She quit. She's like,
That's right.
Yeah, it's like it's just not worth the headache for the platform.
That's right. She's local, too. So do you remember a couple months ago I was telling you about the deaths of some of those comedians that were having like a party together?
Yeah, and they had some bad drugs.
Yes, they had some bad drugs, and fentanyl was, the cause. Well, Kate Quigley is one of the ones that survived.
Okay.
She was the one that was at that party and everything, and now she's like literally her mission now is to try to save other people because she almost died as well from fentanyl.
She got a story to tell.
What she was saying is that there's a lot of people that don't realize what's out there that could help you, obviously with like rehabs and all that stuff, but also people that are doing drugs and will not stop doing drugs. There are fentanyl strips that could have saved these people's lives.
And people didn't know.
So, so I guess what it is that you can put it with whatever drugs that you have to test it to see if there's fentanyl on it. And if there is, obviously don't do it. So, I mean, she's just bringing up the fact that nobody does.
Yeah.
These strips come exactly as advertised. They're basically applied to whatever drug it is, and then it tests the narcotics for the opioid or fentanyl to see if it's on there. If it's on there, it tells you. And she was saying that people, if you are going to do drugs, which don't do drugs, that there is this thing out there that could actually help you. But
think about it. You go party with some friends and associates and coworkers.
Yeah, she had 3 friends with her that night. Yeah. They all died and she survived.
And you all, and they all, you come out of it and they're all dead. You got a mission.
Yeah. But it's like nowadays, whenever we see a celebrity that passes away, it's not very shocking when your fentanyl was in the situation.
And they didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's cool that somebody created a strip. I mean, if you're going to do drugs, do what you say. Do what you think you're doing.
Right. If you're going to do something unsafe, at least be as safe as possible about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So Justin Bieber, obviously, everybody's talking about him and his documentary and everything that was out on Amazon Prime a couple of weeks ago. It dropped, but a lot of people are saying that they think that Hailey Bieber is going to be pushing out a baby soon, like probably
According
within
to
the next.
Documentary?
Yes. So it looks like from what he was saying is that his intention for 2021 is to continue to set goals and have fun with his family, but also hopefully squishing out a nugget, he said. Yeah, weird way to put it, but that's what he wants to do. And so, there's been on and off rumors that she's pregnant. There was a picture that I know that was posted yesterday of her holding her stomach. And
Ain't he going to be on tour for like a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she can go, I guess.
Yeah. Pregnant?
If you want to be about that life.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could handle that one, being pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a bus that is driving around Hollywood Boulevard that has Meek Mill's album cover plastered on it.
I heard about it.
And some people, it's beautiful. It's just like, how would you describe it? If you saw it, it's like naked
African American women,
black women.
Yeah,
but they're like bending over or like showing themselves, and it's like a cartoon. It's not real pictures of black women.
Yeah. It's kind of like a caricature kind of thing.
Yes, but this dude had a massive meltdown because of it, saying that it was too much,
disrespectful,
and that his eyeballs just couldn't unsee the ad that was plastered on the side of this bus, and that it needs to be removed. And so it got to Meek Mill, obviously, because he was like, what are you talking about? This is just advertising my album.
Okay, and what did he say?
So what I just saw is that he said it was artwork and that he tried to, push the respect for black women that are out there and their bodies and all that stuff, but this dude goes off. So if you see that going around, it's that video.
I didn't see the actual photo. I saw a photo, but they had blurred out a lot of it, so I couldn't really make a judgment. Yeah, I didn't.
It's like art.
I can't pass judgment on that one. All right, listen, let's find out what is trending in the world next, right here on Johnny's House. 908, Johnny's house. 20% chance of rain and partly cloudy. 90s the high. It is 78 right now. Craziness in the world besides live cameras in our studio right now. Brian, what else is trending?
That is trending. If you want to watch us, you can do it live right now. Through all of our social medias, and you can check it out.
Yep.
Today is National Dessert Day.
Nice.
So hopefully we'll celebrate tomorrow when Susie the Foodie drops off some stuff. We'll see.
So what's your dessert, man? What's yours?
Oh, I love cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
I love cheesecake. Big fan, and I love creme brulee. Creme brulee might be my favorite.
It got to be right, though.
Yeah.
Got to be right.
Marlowe's Tavern. Best
Marlowe's
creme brulee
Tavern?
in
All right,
the world,
all right.
hands down.
Have to try it.
It's also Grover's birthday from
Grover?
Sesame Street. So,
Grover?
happy birthday to Grover.
Grover's about, what, 200?
I don't know exactly
Yeah,
how old,
say the age.
but he's been around a minute. We've all been saying this wrong, and yesterday it went around the internet and freaked everybody out. We all talk about going to IKEA.
Yeah, IKEA.
It's
Love
not
it.
IKEA.
It's IKEA, K-E-A.
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's IKEA, not IKEA.
I call bull.
Well,
Baloney.
that's what everybody said, but they said it actually turns out that it's true. That's what, according to this post, everyone says IKEA, not IKEA, but people are saying no, it's actually right if you go because I guess it's Swedish.
Yeah, IKEA.
So it's just the way they say it. We just, you know how we butcher
Of course,
everything
that's
over
what we
here.
do here.
We made it IKEA, but apparently we've all been saying it wrong. It's IKEA, so you can argue about that today if you want.
I've only been once, and it scared me.
I
It's
love
a lot. It's
It's
a lot.
I love IKEA.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
IKEA,
pretty.
IKEA, it's pretty crazy.
It's pretty solid.
Uh-huh.
Orlando tops a list of the America's best cities for like quickie getaways.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
they
Oh,
have
for
us
sure.
ranked as a small town favorite. We're not in the major or mid, so we're number one in the small town favorites.
Okay.
Area. So yeah,
Oh, yeah. They get tons of hotel rooms. You can find your budget.
yeah, bang for your buck. They said things to do, drivability. Stuff like that. So we ranked number one small town favorites, but we came in, I think, at number 3 or number 4 overall for a quick getaway, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
What was number 1?
Theme parks, of
What'd
course.
you
Let's see. Based on size, so New York was number 1 for major.
I want to get away on damn.
Well, usually when there's no COVID involved, it's fun to just jump the train and go to eat a bunch
True.
of places. Atlanta came in. Atlanta's good.
Yeah.
Atlanta. I like Atlanta.
Atlanta's solid.
I'm surprised like Nashville's not on there.
Let's see. Nashville. I'm trying to see because I don't know what size city
Yeah.
Nashville would be considered. No, it's not on any of these lists. St. Augustine is in the itty bitty
Okay.
city category.
I see
Yeah,
that.
I can see that. Yeah.
Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Fort Lauderdale is a good one.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. Tallahassee's on here. I'm not sure why. You want to get away from Tallahassee, not to
I guess
Tallahassee.
because it's a college town and you want to go.
I guess.
I don't know.
Let's see. Candy for Halloween is out for sale right now. So the top 10 favorite Halloween candies is trending.
Reese Cups.
Yes, Reese Peanut Butter
course.
Cups number 1
Yeah.
by a landslide,
Oh, for
followed
sure.
by original M&Ms, then the Milky Way bar, which I'm not a fan
What?
of.
Wow.
Where the heck is
Milky Way.
Snickers?
Yeah.
No.
I know. I'm with you. I'm
Milky
not a
Way
fan.
bar?
Milky Way bar. They say it's number 3.
They put that thing in your throat. Like, you like,
I like Milky Way more than Snickers.
I
Get
don't
out.
like it because I
Out.
feel like there's nothing to it.
you
Like,
leave.
Yeah.
Out of here.
It's
I
kinda
like
ghetto.
it. I like it if it's
Ghetto?
frozen. If
Yeah.
it's frozen. If it's frozen. But just regular, it puts that. You eat one and you're like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't like anything that you sell with the word nougat because I don't like the word nougat.
Yeah.
So that's to me.
I've never heard a candy bar called Ghetto.
Yeah, I feel like it's a cheap version of a real candy bar. It's
Yeah.
not, but I feel like it is because they make such better candy bars. The same company makes Snickers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they make superior candy bars.
Was it a candy bar called 7? It didn't work. It was
7. Oh, yes.
You know,
yes.
it didn't
Oh, my gosh. I
work.
remember my mom eating those.
Really? Yeah, that didn't.
Yes.
And then Forbes has dropped the list of the best companies to work for. Samsung is on top,
Wow.
followed by IBM, Microsoft, Amazon, then Apple.
Wow.
All tech.
Yeah. Tech
Yeah,
company.
yeah. Google came in at number 6. Let's Alphabet now.
I thought Google like had free child care and they had a.
I think Google was the model, and then all of these swooped in and started doing all the stuff that Google did exclusively, and then they started doing it better. Probably.
You had a workout facility and free lunch and dinner and
Yep.
all that. Huh?
I'm surprised that like Darden isn't up there. I heard
Yeah, they're
that's
pretty
an
cool
excellent
too.
company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I like their facility out there.
yeah, I don't know how big they are outside. Like IBM is giant. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know outside of locally
I mean,
because
there's
locally,
Olive Gardens everywhere.
I know
The OG.
locally, everyone that works for Darden raves about how awesome it is. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. All right, listen, we come back. The TSA saying that they have more people bring firearms to try to carry them on airports than ever before. I'm going to find out where did you go and you forgot you were strapped. Next on Johnny's
Oh, my
House.
God.
Shop live and decide who wins America's Big Deal. Live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central on USA Network.
This report is sponsored by Spectrum Business.
Pep Boys dedicates October to helping you get your ride ready for the shift in seasons. This fall car care month, we're going even further to bring you exclusive savings on tires. And with over 1,000 locations staffed by pro technicians, we're your nationwide center for top quality name brand tires. At Pep Boys, we go further to help you go farther. And in celebration of our 100-year anniversary, the deal of the century rolls on. Now through October 31st, get 4 select tires for as low as $150. See pepboys.com for details.
RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Raise the bar in a nice new car and lower your monthly payment at the same time. Used cars from just $69 per month. New cars from just $129 per month. Raise the bar and I'll get more for your old car. We will help you get approved. I'm raising the bar and making my best offer ever. Like brand new Mirage's 43 miles per gallon lifetime warranty. And introducing the all-new 2022 Outlander in stock and ready for delivery. I'm RC Hill, your car dealer next door. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Based on purchase.
I usually start my day with a Vicks Vapo Shower. Surrounding myself with soothing Vicks Vapors prepares me for a busy day. After all that, I fill the tub and slip into a soothing Vicks Vapo bath to unwind. The start and the end of my day? Perfect. The middle part needs work.
Look for Vicks Vapo Bath and Vicks Vapo Shower in a store near you.
From the Bogan Munz & Munz Weather Center, trial attorneys for all injury cases.
Partly cloudy with isolated showers possible today. High around 89, 20% chance of rain.
The free iHeart app has the largest selection of spooky podcasts on the planet to set the mood for Halloween. Open the app, tap podcasts, and tap spooky to find Stephen King's Strawberry Spring, Aaron Mankey's 13 Days of Halloween, Stuff They Don't Want You to Know, the No Sleep podcast, and dozens more. We did all the work. Just hit play and have a howling good time. All the spooky podcasts right at your fingertips. iHeartRadio. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love all free.
iHeartRadio.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
923 is Johnny's house. Look for a high today of about 90, and it's going to be a 20% chance of rain. Right now, it is 79 degrees. All right, TSA has come out and said, listen, y'all need to stop leaving your firearms at home. They said they've seen a steady increase since October 3rd this year. 4,495 airline passengers were carrying handguns that shattered the record from last year. They said they discovered 5 handguns and carry-ons per 1 million passengers. In one place, they said a hotspot for people carrying the guns is the Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, and Miami International Airport. Passengers carrying 109 and 61 firearms. Now, I'm going to ask this question again. We've asked it before. How many people are strapped every single day? Now, I have a gun, but I'm not strapped every single day. I have a friend, and she's strapped all the time. I'm like, what do you think is Wild West? Always has this like, okay, I got my bag, I got my makeup, I got my wallet, got my gun.
Because the one time you don't.
I know. I want to find out how many people are strapped every day, and where did you go that you forgot that you had your handgun? And most people who are getting arrested, they have them in their briefcase, and they're saying that these guns are loaded.
Mm-hmm.
The locks are on them, but they're loaded. They scan the briefcase. Next thing they know, they pull you over. You got you in cuffs. Like, what do you got, man? And they say you had that look like, man, I forgot I was in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine, but we're going to take you downstairs and find out what's going on. Ray, you strapped all the time?
Nope.
Well, you got
Am I
kids.
strapped all the time?
Yeah, you
No.
got kids. That's
No.
right. You can't do that.
No, I'm not. But I do have a friend that is.
All the time.
Yep.
Never
All
had to
the time.
use it. Oh, I got three friends.
Yeah.
I got one friend strapped with two.
Yeah, I went out with her like not too long ago, and I'm like, "Hey, what do you want to drink?" And she's like, "I can't drink." And I'm like, "Why?" And she showed me. And she's like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, all right." I mean, at least you're responsible and you're carrying. And you're just not drinking.
Oh yeah, I got a friend. He carries two. I'm like, dude, why? He's like, hey, if something jump off. Well, if something jump off, I am behind you.
Yeah, right.
I got that. Brian, you anybody you know?
Not me, not all the time, but my friend is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere, all the time.
All the time.
All
just like
the
it's like
time.
it's like how you put your wallet and your keys and they
yeah,
just have there.
when we go on the boat, even.
Yeah,
just throws it in the little box.
Oh, that's nice.
I gotta have it.
I mean, you never know, but
You
it
do
is
never know.
It's nice to know that it's like having an armed guard.
Oh yeah,
at all times.
Someone mentioned this, and I read it somewhere before. One of the reasons that America will, how if we have to go to war, we usually do it in another country. The reason no one will invade us because everybody has guns.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, hey, so I got some people in my neighborhood talking about an invasion. Y'all might want to come and get them. Everybody in the neighborhood coming out with guns. How about you, Chloe? You strapped?
No,
Yep.
I don't know anyone either.
You have a fire gun?
No.
No?
That's been something that we've been talking about to go do, but I honestly feel like I would cry. Like the first time I do it, and then be like, "Oh, okay."
the
I don't think
recoil?
you will.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh."
It's like the adrenaline of it, though.
Yeah.
I
Really?
think that you would enjoy.
And none of
It's
your friends
fun.
either.
Yeah.
No, my
And you friends are entertainers and stuff.
my dad supposedly, but I don't know. He talks a lot, so who knows what- I don't know.
Calling out our dad on the
I
radio.
know.
Sorry,
And you know your dad listens too.
He be lying. Talking
I
about he
don't
got a gun.
know. I
Girl,
don't know
don't be
what
telling
he
your
has.
tell your little radio friends I'm strapped all the time. Dad is strapped. Of course he is. I want to find out if you're strapped all the time. You always have a gun with you. And second one, where's the unusual place that you forgot that you had your gun with you? People who really follow gun safety and they know exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this on a 2020. They had a real gun and a fake gun. Of course, the real gun didn't have bullets in it. And they put it in a room full of kids.
Yeah.
And the kids who knew about guns or their families fired guns or they were aware of guns, they knew and stayed away from the real one.
I've seen that.
But the ones who didn't was like,
Picked it up.
picked it up, twirled it around, that kind of thing. So I want to find out for you if you're strapped every day and the most unusual place that you forgot that you had your gun with you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, if you want to text that over, we'll read it for you. It's 41067 and put it on social media. You're strapped every single day and the most unusual place you forgot you had your gun. We want to find out right here on Johnny's House.
XL Traffic.
A world-class education is just around the corner. Rollins College, the #1 regional university in the South, is right here in Winter Park. Personalized learning environments and over $80 million in financial aid. Discover more on a campus tour. Schedule a visit today at rollins.edu/visit.
Johnny's house on a Thursday is 9:37, partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain. 90 is our high. It is 78 right now. TSA say stop bringing your guns to the airport because we're going to arrest you and you're going to confiscate them unless you got them done the right way. So we're just kind of curious. Let me find out if you're strapped every day and the most unusual place that you forgot that you had your gun. Rob, good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good. You got your gun every day?
Every day.
Every day. Always. And where is the most unusual place you forgot that you had it?
Most unusual place was Wet n Wild. Had it in a bag. Yeah, backpack. And at the bottom of the backpack, you just, as a habit, put all my stuff in there and brought it in and went through bag check and everything. And as I was going through, I realized, I got this gun in here and was hoping they wouldn't find it. They didn't. So.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the worst part about it. Like, they didn't find it.
That's why Wet n Wild's a hotel now.
A nice one, too.
It's a really nice hotel.
And that's why I wasn't walking back to that parking lot either. I was like, man, all the way back out there, I'm not doing it.
And they just scanned your bag and just rolled you through.
Yep.
You know the one.
Took a little wooden wand and stuck it in there too, and tapped around and.
You know what? That's what I love. I love it when it's a big. It has to be in the peak of an event, and they ask women to open their bag. They take a little stick like
a little chopstick.
Yeah, go.
Yep. Never mind.
Go.
Never mind. Close it up.
All right. Well, be safe, Rob. Thank you for sharing that.
You too. Thanks,
all right. Take care, man. Bye bye.
Yeah, sometimes I like want to tell or ask the security people. I'm like, are you sure you don't want to like thoroughly check this? Like, because if you're doing this to everybody, I don't feel safe.
Yeah, because you just sitting there like, go ahead.
Yeah.
I think they kind of look at you like, yeah, she ain't got no gun. Yeah. Okay. Ryan, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Ryan, you strapped every day?
Every day.
Every day. And the most unusual place that you've gone and forgot you had your gun with you?
Disney World and the Georgia Aquarium.
Oh, they don't play that mess.
No.
Oh,
no, they don't play.
No.
Disney World, I caught myself right up, right as I got to the front.
Yes.
But the Georgia Aquarium, I actually got all the way there, and but they allowed me to take it back to my car.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, they didn't freak out or panic or anything? Say, hey, man, you got your gun, go back to your car?
No, they didn't. Yeah, they just let me take it back to my car. I mean, I explained that I was a, concealed carry, and so I had my permit and everything.
Yeah. Oh, good. Because I can see myself say, hey, take that back to the car player.
Yeah.
Backwards and your hands where I can see them. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, be safe, bro.
All right, man, you too.
Yeah. People carry the guns like nothing. Hey, Molly.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Molly. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm so glad to be on the radio with y'all.
Okay, well, we're glad to have you. Are you strapped every day?
I've been strapped every day since 1986. I've carried it on my body, not in a bag. It's for personal safety. And, yes, I am well endowed, and I'm able to carry it in a very secure place that I have access.
Hold on. Molly, you keep your gun in your cleavage?
Not in the cleavage, but to the side.
You got a little 22 in there?
Have you had to use it?
You got a 9. Then you are well endowed. Damn.
What was that, Chloe?
Have you had to use it since when did you say 1996?
Or whip it out at least?
1986.
Oh wow.
1986. I started carrying it because I was carrying large sums of money.
Okay, that makes sense.
So let's say, Molly, you on a date and y'all starting to get hot and heavy, and he said, "Hey, come here, girl. You're looking very endowed right there." What did you say? Hold on a second.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you do. You say, hold on a second.
Yeah, otherwise someone can get shot.
Yeah. I don't know if I would think that was hot or intimidating.
I gotta use.
I don't know how I feel right now.
Yeah, Ray, let me tell you, some people don't know. So some people listening go, that's dangerous. Some people are like, what's her name?
Yeah.
Where is she on the socials?
Yes, but if you're going to be licensed and you're going to be carrying, you don't put it somewhere you can't have access. The whole idea is you need access. And
Why
so
were you carrying large sums of money?
Because I was in Sacramento, California. We had over 565 rental units.
Okay.
And those folks paid a lot in cash.
I just didn't know if the story was going to get interesting.
Molly, I just got another question. This might be a little personal. If it is, you ain't got to answer it. What else have you carried in your cleavage?
My keys, my medication,
Jeez.
You name it. My
like
passport.
It's like a junk drawer.
Junk drawer.
I've entertain people by taking stuff out, and they're amazed at how much fits, and they couldn't tell.
It's like Mary Poppins
And
when
I'm
she
not a
pulls
young-
stuff out of her
I'm
bag
not
and
a
it
young
keeps
person.
coming.
What's that, Molly?
I said, I'm not a young person, if you can tell by my voice. I'm actually 75.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I want to hang out with you.
75.
Yeah, you sound like we should party with you.
You go out with Molly. Damn, man, they ain't got no hot sauce. Hold on. Hold on, I got you.
What happens when you go to get the gun and the first thing that comes out is the hot sauce? Oh, damn, hang on, not that. Umbrella, not that. Keys, not that.
Well, and the other thing, I keep my skills up. I go to places and I practice shooting all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, good
Yeah,
for
you
you,
can-
Molly.
yeah.
You stay safe. You stay as safe as you can, okay?
I am.
I see
And
that
you
you are.
too.
You too. Thank you for calling, Molly.
Ah,
I think the world needs to stay
All
safe
right.
from Molly.
I know. Molly, I keep everything up in my bra. Cindy, good morning.
Good morning.
Strapped every day?
Every day. Have
Every-
it in my purse. Not as exciting as Molly, but I do have it in my purse.
Okay.
And I've actually walked into a hospital, forgot that I had it, had to run it back out to my car.
Oh, they screen everything in a hospital, boy.
Oh, yeah. And then a courthouse. I was literally getting
Yeah.
ready to walk. I mean, I was in the courthouse, and then I was like, oh, no, wait a minute.
Oh,
and then I had to run
that
back out
wouldn't
to
have
my
ended. That wouldn't have ended. You would have been arrested.
No, it wouldn't have exactly. It wouldn't have ended well.
No,
But,
not
yeah,
courthouse?
every day, and I also take it to clubs and bars.
You know you're
just
not supposed to
because-
do that. You know that, right?
Of course I know that. Of course I know that. But it's in my purse, so it's you gotta kind of protect yourself.
Right.
I don't know what I
Protect
mean.
it.
You know what? I was going to joke with you, but anything can jump out at any
Yeah,
place at
that's
any
the thing.
time.
You never
I'm
really
not even
know.
going to joke with that one. Pull that one back.
Yeah.
All right, well, Cindy, you too. Stay safe as you can, okay?
Thanks, guys. Have
All
a great
right.
day.
You too. Thanks for sharing
Bye-bye.
that. B, what's saying over there?
XMO, powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check? Hit up Dan Newland. A lot of people said the theme parks, some of them let you take it back, some of them not so much.
Uh-huh.
Someone said they have tons of respect for anyone that drives around Orlando with a gun in the car and don't shoot everybody. There's a bunch of fools. Then someone said that they're always strapped. They didn't
Mhm.
used to be, but they tried karate, and that didn't work because 13 years ago they were kicked into the second row at a non-sanctioned event.
Of course.
And that will never happen again.
Never happen again. Never happen again.
It's never going to die.
Not going to die, Ray. Let's get out of here, y'all. It's 9:44. All right, we're announcing today, just in case you didn't know, we have cameras. They are live in the studio. And you need to start watching now because there's mistakes that we are making that we're going to try to correct. You know, things that we say, words that come out. And if you got any lip readers, stop reading our lips. So you're going to have us in here talking like this and y'all can't see what's going on. But it's a lot of fun. And from today on, you'll be able to see those cameras. If just go to our social media, you can see. And it's going to be archived. Is that correct?
Yeah, so when we wrap up today, you should be able to find it at xl1067.com in the Johnny's House live blog. You can rewatch it.
And, Brian, again, great work, man, because without you, it'll be next month. Oh, no, I'm sorry, next year that they finally get to getting it done. And it is done. And we've been talking about it for years. So now if you want to see it, you can do it. And I know a lot of you voyeurs are out there like, oh.
I just watched that movie.
What's that?
Voyeurs.
What was that about? I think I've seen it.
It was like
a voyeur.
Yeah.
Ray, don't get mad at me because you got stuff going on. What was it about? I'm not talking
It's
to Ray
about
right
like this young couple like looking in this other person's house, but
Really? I don't
everyone
think I've seen
there's
that.
a few twists I didn't see coming. I was like, okay.
now. That's what makes it a good movie.
Yeah, it was okay. It was like
How many movies would you say you watch a week?
movie. A lot.
A lot?
It's like mostly at night though, or I'll just have something on while I'm like
Doing stuff?
things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Ray, you got anything going on today, ma'am?
I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going to work on my RBF because now people are seeing it in real time. And somebody said, oh, yeah, that's just your natural face. Like when it sits there, that's why it's called a resting bitch face. So I'll work on it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
You don't need to.
Oh, look
You're
at that.
sweet, Chloe.
Aw.
So nice.
So there's that.
And also, if you haven't listened to the podcast today, because we asked for an entity to show up and it shut down the studio.
Yep.
And the crazy thing is there's video proof that it did happen.
Yeah, you'll see it.
My eyes did get really big.
They did.
You don't fake
We
with that
all
kind.
look scared.
Yeah, like, okay. Because it's only happened like that one time before, and
Yeah.
it was around the same topic. Chloe, got anything going on? Thank you so much for coming in and filling in with Detroit. Detroit's fine. She just took a couple days. She's going to a wedding?
Yeah, she got all of her friends. She's that age.
Yeah,
All of her friends getting married.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I have to go talk to promo, see if they need me, and then
Yep.
I'm kind of
Look, you know corporate coming in, you're going to be out there washing vehicles and they're going to have you outside washing windows because when they come in, they got to go, whoo!
It's got to look nice.
Yep.
Whatever they want me to do, I'll do.
They're going to put you behind the receptionist desk like you're there all the time.
Welcome to IHOP. Our office is closed right now. Like, go.
You better hope they don't. They're like, wait a second, we didn't fire that receptionist.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, fire her. Someone slipped through the cracks.
So true.
They come in a business suit, sitting there. Hi, come on in. B, how about you, man?
Nothing. I got to do some tweaking on these cameras and stuff like that. And then I just got a lot of catching up to do.
Tweaking.
It's a short week. I will be tweaking.
He tweaking.
I will be tweaking. It's been a short week because I came in on Tuesday, but then I've also been really busy. So
Yeah.
I got nothing done this week.
It's amazing. Even though it's a short week, sometimes it catches up. Like, it's like Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, so I thought I had a day off or something.
That's pretty much it. But you can go watch the video, xl1067.com. Go check it out.
All right, listen, Ryan Seacrest is all yours. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.